Hey everybody, how's it going? Just gonna make sure I got everything going here. Let's see who we got here. It's Friday. We got Broke Cowgirl, said she may be a little late. Oh, never late, never late. Hello, Garden a Table with Heather Lynn. Hey Sheila, Pastime 84, welcome in. Hello, my Renaissance Grandma. Lisa Colovi, hello, hello. Hey Paul's Green Space. Lisa Colovi posting them links like a mad mod. Whoop, whoop. Hello, Slava, Kitchen Garden Therapy. Hey, Jerry Carpenter, Self-Reliance. Hello, Rebecca Davis, Touched by Yarn. That's good to hear, Paul's Green Space, sorry. Beautiful afternoon here in Melbourne. That's awesome. Hey, Lori's World, welcome in. Hey, Nora, the Stock Explorer. I'm having trouble talking tonight. Hello, Nora, the Stock Explorer. Doing well, Paul. We hope you are. Hello, Frugal Mom Down Under. Hey, Leanne at the Mennonite Farmhouse. It is the weekend. Whoop, whoop. It actually felt like the weekend today because Ryan was home, which was kind of weird. Hello, Danny Wicked Awesome Gardening. Hello, Mr. Blue Collar. Welcome in. Hello, Nick at Arizona Highland Homestead. Hope everybody's doing well. I had a thought for tonight. I thought it might be fun. I mean, we talk about a lot of things, but I thought it might be fun to talk about some fails. So like homesteading fails, gardening fails, like some of the things you look back on and you're like, I can't believe I did that. Hey, Sherry Southern Roots. So I'm just curious if, fails is a conversation you guys think would be fun to talk about because we all learn from stuff. Hey, Grace and Fire, welcome in. Hello, Iris at the Color Drop. So yeah, tell me what you guys think. If it's a thumbs up, you want to talk about some fails, we can have people come up and just talk about some of the silly things we've done that we thought were great ideas at the time and then they didn't work. And make sure you check out everybody's channels in the chat because we support and encourage channels to grow. It's a safe place for everybody to come. And, we've got Wicked Awesome Gardening who needs watch hours. She hit her 1K. Mennonite Farmhouse needs watch hours. Arizona Highland Homestead needs some friends as well as watch hours. Sherry at Southern Roots, I'm not sure where you're at, and some of the other channels, I'm not sure where you're at. I know that tomorrow Daz is going to start his bi-weekly stream on Saturday nights, and I did put it in Nightbot. So Nightbot will be coming up with things about Daz's live for tomorrow, and it starts tomorrow, and it's going to be every other Saturday, so it's bi-weekly. And he's going to be doing community news and birthdays and updates on channels, which is really cool. Just something really cool for the, the community. And I think this is such a great idea. Leanne and I will be joining him. That's Leanne at the Mennonite Farmhouse. Oh man, I definitely have some fails, Danny said. Yeah, me too. Me too. Leanne, how about my video fail today? Yep, we all have them. Absolutely. Agreed. Fails and every homestead is covered in poop. Oh, we had that really cold weather and right before that, it was warm. And I've been lucky this year because it's been warmer than usual. So I've been able to rake the pig pens out because, in the wintertime, they really just go back and forth from the house to the water and eat. That's all they do. They don't really hang out. They go to the hay feeder. But so there's a lot of poop, and it's in that one spot where they go all the time. And I try to keep it clean because I don't want them in that kind of mess. And it's frozen again. I couldn't even defrost it today. So everywhere. Talk about a homesteading fail. My gilts, my two girls, they like to poop in their food dishes. So gross. Mistakes are valuable. I could not agree with you more. And by the way, love your new little avatar there. It's really pretty. Yeah, I think that once you make a mistake, you don't make it again. For the most part, you really learn that. You learn from it. And that's how we integrate everything, which is pretty cool. Southern Roots said that she needs hours and friends. And Paul's a long way off, but he could use some new friends. So maybe check him out. Garden at Table with Heather Lynn was having trouble with her phone, but she finally got yesterday's video up tonight. Yep, it happens. Life gets in the way. Hey, Life with Linda and Chuck. Glad you're here. Hey, Tasha Oshi Grows. Thanks for coming over. That was nice from Black's Tropical. They're awesome people. Sherry and Bobby. Yes, party tomorrow night with Daz. Agreed. I can't have a year without a fail. Yeah. Welcome to all of our worlds, right? Hey, Ariella, welcome. Glad you're here. Hello, Jerry Rigsit. Welcome in, welcome in. If I remember correctly, you are Vicky's husband. I hope that she's doing well. I just wanted to say hey. Hopefully I didn't screw that up. The calves do that all the time here. They poop in their bowls. It's so disgusting. Hey, Melissa Jameson, welcome in. Hello, Pure Pondering. Thanks, guys, for coming over from Black's Tropical Homestead. Appreciate it. Hello, Halal Family Homestead. Hello, Uncle Al. Hey, our Georgia Suburban Homestead. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, thanks, Ariella. Appreciate that. You guys, Ariella Viking Venture and Victuals is in Australia, and she's just become such a great friend to us, and we just love her. So make sure you go check her out. Everybody in here is just amazing. You think Black's Tropical is getting monetized this weekend? How exciting. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. I'm so glad. Hey, Cassandra Dominic. Welcome in. Thanks for coming over. Hello, GT Junior Grows at Alaska. Thanks for coming over. We really appreciate it. Hey, Nora. Hey, Moon over Miami. Oh, thanks, you guys. Yeah, no problem, Pure Pondering. Totally get it. Hey, Charlie, Fallen Arkansas veterans. Hello, She Stole My Thunder. Thanks for coming here. We appreciate it. Yeah, we're real excited. Right now, we're sitting at 957 friends, and we're about 350 hours away. We did lose some overnight hours wise, so we're sitting there. So we're getting really close. Hello, Dawn Ray B. I'm so glad you were able to catch us tonight. That's awesome. Hey, Brampton Gardner, welcome in. I hope your Wi-Fi holds too. Hello, My Granny's Garden. Hello, The Hoodstead. Hello, Urban Gardening Chronicles. Thanks, you guys, for coming over. That's so great. Oh, thanks, Jerry. I did get it right. I'm so proud of myself. Good. I'm glad she says howdy. Tell her I said, hey. And Heather, you said your phone was too full. Fine. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I learned that very quickly on. That's why I'm always amazed when people actually do things on their phone. I just couldn't because I have so much on my phone to begin with. It's too much. They do. Our Georgia Suburban Homestead. The live part counts for more, and then a lot of people will actually rewatch it, and it helps you get watch hours quicker. So, I mean, obviously you have videos too and all that kind of stuff, but the lives are big chunks of time that really help you get where you need to be. So, yeah. Hello, Nisi at Free Hanley. I hope you're doing well. Say hi to Little Man and Mr. Handsome. That's right. I'm getting love bombed. Wicked awesome. We've been fortunate. We've been love bombed a lot, and it's been a blast. Oh, good, Rochelle. I'm glad that you try not to poo in your bowel. What was that? Oh, Rochelle, I love it. If there's something outrageous, here it comes. Hey, Joe Serrano, thanks for coming over. Thanks for coming over from Black's Tropical. I appreciate the love raid. You guys are awesome. Hello, Daz, my Aussie Garden and Kitchen. We mentioned you earlier. And Nightbot will be announcing your live for tomorrow, which will be bi-weekly. So guys, pay attention in the chat. He's going to be doing YouTube community updates, news and birthdays and stuff like that. So tomorrow night at 7 o'clock MST, I could convert all that, but I'll probably screw it up. So look on YouTube. Hey, Backlash Fisherman. Hello, Lori at LG. She recently got monetized. Hey, Modern Native. James, welcome in. Hello, Ann, Little Frenchie in Big Texas. I remember when Ann got monetized. That was so exciting. Oh, thanks for the love raid. This is so sweet. I appreciate you guys. Hey, Nick, Arizona Highland Homestead. Glad you're back. And Ariella, you're so welcome. We love you. You know that. Correct. 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to get monetized. So like your shorts don't count, stuff like that. So, you know, that's the kind of thing. Like we have a lot more watch hours than that, but we have shorts that I've been posting, and so they don't count towards your monetized watch hours. But we're really, really close. It's Sherry, Woman of the Hour. Hello, Sherry. Thanks for the love raid. You guys are just awesome, and we're rooting for you. We can't wait until you hit your goals. Very exciting. You're so close now. It's like a nerve-wracking roller coaster, isn't it, Sherry? I just want to give hello, Living in Abundant Grace Homestead. I just want to get to the bottom of the chat, and then we'll get started. So many folks in here. This is awesome. Thanks for being here. You guys, I tell you, that came over from Black's Tropical are just amazing. Thank you so much. And thanks for everybody who comes in every Friday to hang with us, because we really do appreciate it. This is such a great community. Thanks, everybody. Oh, I take it that's Jesse with Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa. Send his regards. He's editing. That's brutal. Thanks, Pure Pondering. Yep, we're really close. 9:57 it is tonight. We'll see what 24 hours brings, and we're about, 350 watch hours if you're just coming in. Tasha Oshi Grows, you said, 9:60 now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, what we've noticed is within 24 hours, that's when the numbers fluctuate. If it stays after 24 hours, they seem to be good. I know that's crazy, but that seems to be how we've noticed it. Hey, Ronnie Weaver. Getting really close, Charlie. All right, thanks, Jerry Riggs, and have a great evening, you and Vicky. Ours is homesteading. So we started our homesteading journey back right before the whole chaos in the world started with the you know what. And so we started our homestead here. And so it's really just been about our journey. We did a lot of building from the ground up and acquiring animals last year. We have chickens, we have turkeys, and we have kuni pigs. We're all about thrifty and repurposing and doing things from repurposed materials so it's free. We recently did turkey nesting boxes for free using pallet wood and stuff we had on hand. We've also built what was a duck house for free, and it ended up being our piglet house. So that's our goal, is just how to save money and just following along in our journey. Right now, today we released a video about crack key method hydroponics and growing indoors, because we're in South Dakota. So we have a very short growing season. And so one of the things that I've done is grow lettuce indoor indoors year round using the Kratky hydroponics, and it's very simple. Some of the other things I like to do are automation. Now, I do the automation to make my life easier, but I also realize that if power goes out and off grid, like that's all stuff that I would have to do manually, and I'm prepared to do it. So it's not like I'm so heavily reliant on it. But for example, we have timers on our grow lights so that way they come on and off, because I'll be honest, I forget. And I have the grow lights on from 6 a.m. till 9 p.m. That's why I have that pink light in the background. That's our hydroponic setup. So I hope that answered your question. Yes, the 4K watch hours have to be in a rolling 365-day period. Yes, hit that thumbs up. Thank you, James. Hey, she stole my thunder. Thanks so much. Yeah, I'm confident about the watch hours because we're really close. I mean, I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. But I think there's some other channels that are farther off that I would like to see helped. But, I'll take anything. I just want to be honest. Because I think the watch hours will come. I think the trickier thing was actually the friends connecting to our channel, because a lot of them get connected, disconnected, that kind of thing. But we're so close. It's going to happen. I'm pretty positive about it. I love the way Grace and Fire says that. Oh, everybody's doing great. Oh, Joe, that's really sweet. Thank you. Sherry and Bobby are awesome. Backlash Fisherman is at 391, trying to pass 400. And he said any help is appreciated, planning to start a garden and hopefully get chickens soon. Very cool. Thank you for coming over, Soil Family. Makes my heart happy. Make me cry. Let's see. I'm just going to, hey, Gwinnett Bro Cowgirl, welcome in. I'm just going to try and get to the bottom here so we can have you guys come on up. Hey, Tina Ladybug's in the house. Oh, and there's Nightbot about Daz's live stream for tomorrow. Our Georgia homestead, suburban homestead, your face will not break their computers at all. They look at this all the time. So, You're Elisa too? Okay, I got to ask you a question. And if you don't want to answer it here, it's all right. Are you Elisa Marie? I ask because I was born in the 60s and tons of us were Lisa Marie. Lisa Colovi knows my plight. Her and I were in kindergarten classes. Oh, thanks, Free Hanley Maid. I appreciate you, Nisi. I think I got everybody. I'm just trying to get to the bottom because I don't want to miss anybody because they've been so amazing. 46 people in here. Holy guacamole. Q has arrived. Hello, Growing with Hudson. You've probably been here for 20 minutes and I'm just getting to you. I'm sorry. How are you? You got to check out Q's channel. Hello, Red Sinstress. Welcome in. Welcome in. Modern Native is getting so close. He's in the 900s as well, but he's very far on the watch hours. If anybody wants to help him out. Oh, you're welcome, Daz. You're welcome. Hey, that's what we're here to do, is support each other and promote each other. What is a short? A short is 60 seconds or less in vertical format, and you usually hashtag it shorts. If you look on our channel, and I'm not looking for views, I'm just saying if you look on our channel or you look on any of these channels, there's usually a section on shorts, and it's just something quick and different. In fact, I'll even show you one if I can get it up here. Hold on, I'll show you a good one. Bear with me a second while I get this going. All right. Let me pause this and then share. And then after this, we're going to quick go through the chat and get people up here so we can have some fun. Share screen. Okay, and then I got to turn. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, I'm going to take your comment down. So this is a short, and this is actually how Diesel takes his medicine, which I thought was funny. I just want to find the volume. Okay, ready? Medicine like this. Good job. Good job. So that's just an example of a short. How does Diesel take his medicine? Like this. Good job. Good job. So I hope that helps. All right, let's see who else we've got here. Yes, I've heard that too. I don't know enough about it. If you know enough about it, I'd love to know. But yeah, we are a party. This is fun. Hello, Urban Gardening Chronicles. My Granny's Garden. Yep, exactly. We Red Cintrus. We'll all make it. We'll all make it. Aw, Dawn Ray B. I'm glad you figured it out. That's awesome. A lot of stuff you have to do on the computer. I seem to do better on my computer than I do on my phone. Yes, you will. Yes, you will, Black's Tropical. All right. Thank you, Lisa Colovi, posting them links. Y'all, Lisa Colovi is like a powerhouse mod. Shorts only count for watch hours when they're on a computer. I didn't know that. Hi, Hike with Mike. Yeah, no worries, Pure Pondering. No worries. We just have fun here. It's low key. Oh, cool. 961. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Oh my gosh. It's like a nail biter. Hey, Jamie at Mad Acre and Ryan, welcome in. Thank you. You're going to get there, Backlash. You're going to get there. That's the worst part, is getting to that 400. I think I'm almost to the end. Thank you, Leanne, for posting links. What about Grant? Rochelle, what about Grant? Hey, Josh, Fugate Farms. He could use some friends too. He's working on his first 100. Let me tell you about Grant. For you guys who don't know Grant, Grant is our smallest Kuni pig. He was born in August, and he's out of control. Out of control. Cute as the Dickens, but he's out of control. He now fights with Sherman. Sherman doesn't stand a chance. That's why Rochelle likes him, because he's feisty. I think I've got everybody, just because I don't want to be rude. Your shorts count if they're being played when people click the video tab, then watch the videos, including your shorts. So it's just a question of people being willing to go extra. Gotcha. I've used it more to bring in traffic to the channel, and it's worked really well for me. Other people have said it doesn't help them. But thank you very much. Life of Belinda and Chuck. Outdoors of Big Matt is here. Hello, hello. Oh, Paul's Green Space. I'm so glad that you can love the live streams while relaxing in the sun. Well, I'm cold here. I'm jealous. Oh, good. I'm glad you liked the hydroponics video today, Slava. I love it. It's so easy. You guys, if you've never done hydroponics, a lot of people were commenting on the video, but a lot of people were messaging me and saying, I thought it was so much harder. I did too. And then I found this crack key method and it's just so much easier. And yes, please hit the like button. Thanks, mods. And oh, FFA is awesome. My husband was in it. Oh, that'll be cool, Red Sinstress. When you get your chickens again. Oh, that's full spectrum lights. It looks like we're growing something else right now, but no, we're just growing bok choy. Yeah, Nisi, it is cool. Oh, it looks really funky from outside too. It's hilarious. It's like when we have the chicken brooder on and in the garage, and it's just funny. All right. Did I miss anybody? If I missed you, comment and say, hey, you missed me. What the heck? And I'll happily own it. Yes, I agree. Frugal Mom Down Under. So many wonderful channels. I'm glad. I lost some overnight. So Lori at LG, I need about 350. But now, and then they said subscribers, they're saying I'm at 961 now. Rochelle, it's going to come. Don't worry about it. You know we're going to rally around you like we do everybody else. We got you, boo. Hey, Bramble Hill. Ronnie Weaver's still here. Modern Native has offered to help people who need some information on requirements. Dawn Ray says everybody's names are Dawn Marie. Oh, okay. I'm not judging our Georgia Suburban. The channel that was that wanted to be 400 subs was Backlash Fisherman, I believe. Okay, I'm just gonna Bramble Hills here. My gosh, you guys, there's so many people in here. Yes, it's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah, we have over 4. I think it's over 4 total, but not counting towards monetization. So thank you so much for the love. Whoop, whoop. I jump into the word guacamole. I almost left. That's nasty. Jason. Hello, Jason Okaniram. How long? We started the channel in October of 2020, and then I didn't start posting regularly until I think November. And so we're here now. Sherry and Bobby did it within a matter of months. But I know for most channels, it takes about a year or a little over. And I would say for us, the 200 to 300 was brutal, more so the 260 to 285. And then once we hit 500, it was a lot quicker. Hello, Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. Who needs watch hours, by the way? I think it just depends on what your content is and your channel is. I mean, we're vlogging and doing homesteading and, everybody's style is different, but I do me. So. Okay, let's see. Hi, Garden State Gardener. Welcome in. Yeah, YouTube is picky on a lot of things. Hello, my granny's garden. She's been in here. It's my understanding the format is supposed to be vertical for a short. and it's under 60 seconds. So 59 seconds and under. I'm sorry, I spoke before. But yeah. I was looking at little Frenchie's comment. Hey, Farm and HVAC. Look at this, 54 people in here. Holy guacamole. But yeah, it has to be vertical. All right. Haha, and the dog. Yeah, he's something else. Diesel is something else. All right, guys, I'm going to skip through the chat. Yeah, Diesel is something else. Literally, you know how Ryan figured that out? He turned around and he goes, hey, check this out. And he threw it to him and he took it. And usually you hashtag your shorts. Okay. No problems, Q. Have a good night. Hello, Andale. Or no, I'm sorry. Bramble Hill must have been saying hello to little Frenchie. I apologize. What suspense is killing you? I'm so behind. Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's killing me. Urban Gardening Chronicles. Oh, okay. No, Gwen, for us, it was that 260 to 285, and then we started growing from there. But then we would stall every once in a while. But you've been growing, so that's awesome. Joe from Garden State Gardener. Aaron says 400 is the hardest. Hey, Tim, Tiny Tim Posey. Hike with Mike is in Florida, and he's cold here. Lots of people saying, hey. I've heard of aquaponics. I don't know much about it. Oh, thank you, Leanne. You make me cry. Yeah, Ariella, you're unbelievable how you get the retention rate on stuff like that. That's cool. Hello, Charlene Heel. Josh, I didn't miss you. I shouted you out earlier. Josh at Fugate Farms. I do miss you, Brampton Gardner. It's been so long since we chatted. Hey, two old people on a couch. What's that song with the kids? This is like the chat that never ends. This is funny. I can't get down to the bottom, guys. You guys are hysterical. Just kidding. You didn't miss me. You guys are amazing. I just looked up at the number of the chat and it's saying there's one person in here. Did everybody leave? I'm looking real quick. Oh, 50 people in here. Holy cow. I thought I lost you all for a minute there because it said one. That's incredible. Daz is saying hello in case he missed anyone. Yeah, I'm having the same thing. Go check out Bramble Hill Homestead. She's been stuck for a bit and can't get some traction. Hello, Pastime 84. Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with the chat too. Hello, Bland's Promised Land Ranch. No worries, Nisi. All right, if I missed you, I'm sorry. I want you to yell at me and say, you missed me. because I want to. Oh, it does. It says that on a lot of people's lives. I've never had that before. Yeah, it changes back and forth, Charles. People hopping back and forth, so it goes like 52, 55, 53, Oh, we made it. That's amazing. Gosh, you guys are amazing. Yeah, the chat is bugging. All right, so I'm going to share the link out. If you're new here, my rules are you need to behave yourself. I need to know who you are, and I need to see you, and you got to behave. Otherwise, I click you down because I can't have that on the channel. So I'm always very blunt. I don't mean that in a negative way. I'm just straight up. You're welcome to come up. I got room for 5 people. And I want to talk a little bit about homestead fails. That's what we were talking about earlier. Hi, Jason at Ilkanirum. I will say it backwards. It is Miranically, I think. Yes, Pathways Homestead needs watch hours. They have needed watch hours for a while. I've been running them. Yep, that's right, Charlie. My channel, my rules, but I also do it to protect my channel. So I know that there's been some issues out there. So I'm direct and I tell you, I need to see who you are because I can't have anyone flashing anybody. And, no swearing or carrying on because it's a family channel. We never know what young folks are watching. And so I just want to make sure. I've got some dude that came in here. What up?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, g'day.
G'day.
G'day, chat.
Our Georgia Suburban Homestead wanted to know what kind of issues. Some people have been imposters, and some people have not been dressed appropriately at all, if that makes sense. Yeah, and that can ruin your chat.
Sorry, but I really thought that I looked good in that bikini. I'm just saying.
You are not the issue, my friend.
You
are not the issue.
I thought the pink in the bikini brought out my eyes, so
It did. I see somebody making faces at me down there. Are you ready? She'd drop dead if I just hit add to stream right now.
Oh, no, we're in trouble. This is not going to end well.
My face actually looks like your background. Hey, Uncle Al.
Hey, Uncle Al. G'day, mate.
Hi, everybody.
Ariel.
Hi. I won't be on for long. Just thought I'd come and say hello.
Ariella, awesome.
Ariella.
Hey, Ariella.
Hi, Uncle
Yeah, I'm
Al.
having a break from editing. You'll love this next video that I'll have coming up, Daz. It's a Thai salad, but I use green pears instead of papaya.
Okay.
I don't know if you know the Thai green mango and green papaya salad.
That's awesome. I love it. What did yours say, Uncle Al?
Oh, I'm a history buff. No one reads history.
Paris Commons?
History buff. No, commune.
Commune. Okay, I couldn't read it.
No one reads history.
I don't know
that.
Ooh.
Oh.
I think somebody's reverbing.
Yeah. I don't think Rebecca was ready. I put her up and she wasn't ready. Hey there, Ricky Ventures. Welcome in.
Hey, Ricky. Oh, you want to hear a great fail?
Yeah, I want to hear a homesteading fail. Or any fail.
Find out you have a wildfire 3 days away from your homestead and you have to evacuate everything, and find out that FEMA marked your spot as an evacuation point, but you're in a dead-end canyon and you're trying to tell people to get off your property while evacuating your animals and your equipment and your house, and then come back and find out there's no town, no house. At least the animals were alive. I put it over to my uh, other nephew's farm, so they were all saved. But my area,
Yep.
all gone. No more house, no more woodshed, no more workshop, no more
Jeez.
barn. That was a complete fail. Why? Because everything burnt to the ground.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. And then the insurance says, oh, we don't cover natural disasters. I keep yelling at them. It's not a natural disaster. Some bonehead set the fire on it and walked away, a campfire. So they burned down this part of the forest, my town. I don't even have a town to go back anymore. And it killed a whole bunch of people. Last I heard, this guy was charged with murder because 17 people didn't evacuate in time and they died in their little mobile homes. So this guy's up the creek right now. He's still in court.
Jeez. I just want to go to the chat for a minute because we got Brian Los Hills Homestead came in. I think Abundant Acres came in. And Jesus Loving Homesteader. Hello, hello. Yep, there they are, Kenny and Angie. Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah, definitely.
Leanne, what's your fail?
Every day is a fail on the farm. if something actually goes right or all goes right, it's a miracle every day.
Yeah.
I can't tell you what my husband had problems today with. Oh, he had to go buy flooring for the rental. Hey, it's not your time.
Hey, Troy, Bar Run, Forge, welcome in.
But today my fail was the chocolate seizing up on me when I was trying to make truffles and Cool Whip candy.
Oh no! I was just about to say after you had spoken that farm fails okay, but I couldn't imagine you having fails in the kitchen at all. It's just everything you seem to touch is just awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, they still tasted good. They just didn't look professionally made. I mean, they looked homemade.
Well, you do know that. Sorry, but you do know that if you ever have a cooking fail and it looks terrible, you use the word rustic.
Oh, rustic candy. Okay.
Or in the
Valentine's
South,
Day.
we call it blackened. Blackened
Yeah.
fish, blackened bread, blackened, I don't know what that is, but it's blackened because it used to be an old Cajun term. If anything messes up in the kitchen, you just call it blackened. It's
Yeah.
blackened beans, blackened pie, blackened steak. And it's like, for years, I'm trying to figure that one out and I couldn't figure it out. And I'm a Southern boy, so I eat a lot of weird things.
Well, Debbie at Two Old People on a Couch said raise beds because she forgets to water. And I was thinking back to my video I posted today, and regardless of how you feel about Alexa and electronics, I like gadgets. I really do like gadgets. And we have that here. And I mean, the bottom line is I had a smart plug and I have my grow lights from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. And then that way I don't have to think about it because what happens? I forget to turn it on. I get doing something else. I forget to turn it on, and I get better results this way. Plus it's my house. It's cold outside. So my house is not exactly in the 70s. My house is in the 60s. So we need the heat mat and all that kind of stuff.
That's great what you're saying about the timers with the grow lights. I need to do that because that kind of relates to what I was going to say was my second fail is I can't English at the moment, which is typical when I go on a live chat. The timers on the grow lights, what a great idea because I forget all the time. And I don't know why I've never thought of that before, Lisa. So thanks.
Yeah, and the other thing that we do is we use those smart plugs a lot. They're in the house, obviously, and you need one, right? And you have to buy a pack of 4. So I have one in the chicken coop, and I don't do it to force them to lay. I do it for my convenience because I'm walking down there.
Mm.
So it's on until 8:30 because I go down to do chores and then I go down to put them up. I just close the door and then the light goes off by itself and I don't have to worry about it. I can see that the light goes off.
Mm.
So it works out well. Oh, somebody.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I've gone upside down my tripod. I sort of got sick of holding this phone, so I put
There's
it into
Eric.
a tripod.
There's Eric. We lost Leanne.
Right.
G'day,
I gave her
Eric.
the boot. I gave her the boot. She had
You?
too many. She had too many fails for the day.
No problem. Eric, are you all right? Because I heard you guys got an ice storm.
Mm.
Yeah,
Monica.
it's definitely been insane, but it'll be fine.
Like I said, it's better than a tornado and ice-nado.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, you were asking about fails, and I had a fail I was going to share with you.
yeah. Go ahead.
The fail was we had before our live yesterday, we had to go to a friend's house. We did a video on a little calf about having wood jaw or wood tongue.
Ooh.
And he was doing really well. Well, yesterday I got a call from the neighbor, and I went over to look, and he had bloat. And so we were working with him a little bit, and I got a call this morning and told me that he passed away.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
always tough when you lose animals like that.
It is,
And
especially with cows. When you get bloat and wood tongue together, that's not a good sign.
Yeah.
And bloat is just, hey, belly acres. Bloat is just one of those things that comes on so quick. And it's my understanding, and you know more than I do. It's my understanding that you have to take quick action, and even then it may not correct itself.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's why it's critical to know what animals you're raising. You won't know everything about them, but it's critical to know about them so that you know things to look for or when to call out for help. And unfortunately, when we got the call, even from a description, the description was that the cow was laying on its side and whatever. And when I got there, she had 10 blankets on top of them. So even if he wanted to get up, he can't. And cows don't do well when they lay on their side.
Right.
What we
Oh,
do for
gosh.
that is we put hip huggers on them and get them on a bucket tractor and raise them up and make them sure that they're standing properly.
Yeah. Well, when I got there, I actually, between me and the owner, because he was a longhorn calf, so he was easy to have some handles.
Yeah.
And so I rocked him up on his front knuckles, and he stood up, and he had a bowel movement, and he urinated and was walking around. So I was actually a little bit surprised when I got that text this morning.
Oh man, I'm so sorry, Eric.
Yep.
Man.
Ups and downs.
Mr.
Yeah.
Blue Collar had a question for you about what does everyone do, with the carcasses, basically, when you have an animal that large pass away.
Oh, we got a rendering plant here. I just grabbed the chainsaw and the bucket lift, and my nephew hates it because I got a good chainsaw. Just chop up the animal into pieces, throw it in the back of the truck, take it to the rendering plant. My grandnephews always freak out when they see me because I'm covered head to toe with blood and guts and stuff. And they say, Uncle Alan's one of those guys in Texas. I'm like, no, I'm trying to get rid of a dead cow. Go away.
Hey, tell your nephew I take offense to that.
No, grandnephew. They're like 8 or 12 and they're running around going, and they're threatening to take pictures of me on their cell phone and send it to PETA. I'm looking at them. I'm trying to get rid of this cow before it bloats and stinks up the place. You know what I'm talking about, Eric.
Oh, yeah.
You got
Hey,
a rendering
Rebecca
plant?
Davis. Rebecca Davis is backstage. I wanted to let her know I don't have room because we can only have 6 right now.
I'll
But
get
when-
off in a few seconds.
Yeah, when somebody comes down, Rebecca, though, I'll post the link again, okay?
I got to ask Eric, do you have a rendering plant near your farm or not? No,
Rebecca's awesome.
No.
I'm sorry.
Now, strangely enough, it seems like all right, this is really weird, but the first time we lost a pig, this pig was probably about 500 or 600 pounds, and we didn't know what to do with her because all the other animals we had ever lost, we could just dig a quick hole and bury them. And so this was a monster pig, and I'm like, man, I don't know what to do with this thing. So Monica was like, well, let's call the trash company and see if they'll take it. And so the trash company was like, yeah, it'll be a $10 charge, but we'll take it for you.
What?
Yeah,
What?
so we had to strap. Now, you know what it's like trying to carry dead weight? Oh, my goodness. We're trying to pick this old girl up and put her in the back of the UTV, and she was so heavy she broke the cable for the tailgate.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness, man. Of course, I'm messing with the kids. I was like, come on, pick it up. And they're like, we're trying, but she keeps sliding out of our hands.
Oh.
Hey, Collins Country,
Wow.
welcome.
Okay, before I crack up dying of laughter, this is why you have to have a rendering plant near your farm for those big animals that haul away. And those guys at the garbage department, if it was a really big pig and if it's not too ripe, they made about $200 in rendering fees because they get money for every dead animal they bring in.
Oh,
Isn't
wow.
that crazy? Because you're in Texas.
Yeah. No, I never heard.
So
The,
can
the
I
rent.
just-
Oh, I was going to say the processor that we used at the time we were dropping off our meat pigs, and that can be a challenging experience if you've never seen it before. Not that it was a bad situation, but if you're not used to it. So of course Ryan went into protection mode, and he was kind of like, "You may want to stay in the truck," and I'm like, "Nope, we're seeing this through," and everything. And but at the same time we were dropping the pigs off, they were picking up cow hides to take them to be processed because I think the processor sold them so they could be processed. I thought it was pretty fascinating. Stunk.
Yeah, it
Well,
is.
Over at our processor, they will give you any hide that you want. They'll give you any skull that you want.
We lost Al. Sorry about that, Eric. We lost Al, and I got concerned.
I think
come back.
I think he was stepping down. I think that's what he was saying.
Okay.
I just had a question in regards to the animals. Brian posted a message just before, and he said that he believed it might be illegal to bury them. Is that the case? Does anyone, like you guys with property over there, are you familiar? Is that a rule over there?
Hey, Marlene.
Never heard of it. But what
Okay.
happens on the
Depends on the
farm
school.
stays on the farm.
Yeah.
But
That's
on all seriousness, I wanted to say something. You know how there's expedition things for, farmers, like farm shows?
Yeah.
We went to one and they had a cow incinerator. And this thing was huge. Like they have, crematories for people. Well, these were for cows. It just blew my mind
Hey, Ricky.
how big this thing was.
Over
When
here,
cows Go ahead.
no, so I just want to say, over here in Australia, we call those barbecues.
This thing was bigger than, I don't even know how to describe how big it was. It was huge.
Wow.
Like
Well,
it was bigger than a house.
I saw that comment there. I don't know who wrote it, but something about just dig a hole and bury it. Well, the thing is that you have to remember is when you're out here, especially where I am, you have to really be mindful of coyotes. And so if you don't bury that thing deep enough, because some of my little animals that I buried, I found some dig holes around there, which those were my dogs. I caught them doing it, but those were just little tiny animals.
And you have to
Okay.
cover them with the lime.
Yeah. So I think you're going to think this is a horrible comparison, and I'm sorry. This is how my brain works. I know that in certain states you can bury your loved ones on your property, and other states you can't. So I'm going to use that as a comparison and assume that it's probably the same for livestock, depending on the state and the views of the legislature. Because I know in one of the states that we lived in, it was common to find a cemetery on the property, whereas in other states it would not have flown, so to speak. But Eric, someone's asking you a question. Tommy is about what processor you use.
Yeah, so I use a processor. Again, I'm in Northeast Texas. I'm not sure if he knows where I am, but it's a processing plant called Rail 19. And some of the videos I've done, especially when there was a food shortages and stuff like that, I highlighted them in my videos. So because a lot of times people have this misconception of what a processing plant looks like, or a butcher shop, or whatever you want to call it. And the one that we go to is extremely nice and very clean. So love them.
Yeah, we have problems. We went to order a half cow again, and the processor that's 45 minutes away, which was not the one we used. We used one that was almost 2 hours away. The ranch that's been using the one 45 minutes away literally has been doing this just like you guys, Eric, like on the fly all the time, right? He couldn't get spots. He had to go halfway across the state, and so we backed off and said we didn't want it because we'd have to go that far. But we may contact him back again, because we do like to get. That's the only meat we buy now, is the local beef, and there's nothing like it. So
true.
You need a backhoe, Eric. That's what you need.
Yeah, it's called Six Boys.
There you go.
That's the backhoe. You're big, boys. Yeah. Hey, how you doing, Ricky?
Yeah.
I'm good. Trying to stay warm.
And Ariella's in the background there too.
Ariella looked like she looked like a photograph, like one of them photographs that you get in the frame. She just propped right there. Look. Perfectly.
Yeah, I just got this thing into a tripod because I sort of got tired of holding it.
For sure. And thank you, Uncle Al. That was very kind of you. He did step down for somebody else to come up. I think Ricky beat Rebecca, so we'll have Rebecca come up next. But
I cut in line. I can drop off if Rebecca wants to come up.
We got time. Hey, Brian the Beer Snob, and 40 watching, 69 likes. You guys are on fire tonight. Thank you so much. Black's Tropical Homestead sent a whole bunch of people over to say hey.
Awesome.
Another couple channels I just want to shout out. I did shout out some earlier. Bland's Promised Land Ranch. If you're not watching them, we need to talk. We need to have a conversation. Wonderful family. I was actually teasing Monica earlier. I was posting on my Instagram that I made so much cheeseburger soup I could have fed the Blands for days. Good night, Free Hanley. Thanks for being here. And also check out Ricky Ventures. He's got awesome adventures over there.
Thanks.
And he does hikes and everything like that. Did some ice castles, so to speak.
Yeah.
You want to say a little bit about it, Ricky?
Yeah. Tomorrow is the I've gone to a couple of I'm in Minnesota, so hey, we got to have fun in the wintertime. And so there's some ice castles that they had built. A couple of things I've done some snow carving contests I've gone to. Those things are just spectacular looking, those snow carvings. I can't believe they can create some of that stuff out of snow.
Yeah.
And then actually this weekend, which I don't know when I'll get the video out, but it's the end of the St. Paul Winter Carnival, and so it's kind of like Groundhog's Day from Minnesota, where they come out and pull out the groundhog, right, and see if it's winter. Well, in St. Paul, they have 10 days of a winter carnival, and they have a king and a queen that preside over it. It's King Borealis, I think, is his name. And at the end of the 10 days, Vulcanus Rex shows up, and he's the lord of fire, and he basically comes in to force off the king to bring in summer. So it's kind of like the whole Groundhog's Day theme type of idea, right? So that all happens tomorrow night. So I'm gonna go see if I can film that and see how that goes.
Yes,
Should be fun.
please. Yeah, please. I actually watched your
Yeah, it sounds cool.
Yeah, the ice carving video the other day, Ricky. It was awesome. I really appreciated how you were there for 2 days. So you got to see the start and then like the next day progression where it's crazy how there's just, I don't know, you can start to see something in the front and then there'd be a mound of snow at the back and then you've shown the next day and it's like this elaborate, I don't know, like branches on a tree or a crown or, you know, something elaborate where, it's good stuff.
Yeah,
Uncle Al is priceless. He said groundhog is delicious with sweet potatoes. Look, hey, I just want to tell you, I see you guys with your signs. Look at this. It's official. We are out of piggy notes.
Oh, no.
Oh,
what
no.
did you do?
Piggy notes. I apologize for the groundhog, Phil.
Riding on the palms of your hands.
Why are you apologizing for the groundhog?
Because he said, I'm not going to say it in Dutch because Eric might have a heart attack.
I know you should have seen her last night on my live, Ricky.
I apologize.
This is trying to be a family show, and that woman is using words I could not believe.
She was out of control.
And this is coming out the midnight?
It was Pennsylvania Dutch.
Yeah.
It translated in something else, but you know. I can't help it.
Wow.
Hey,
6 more weeks.
Sabotaged
it's always 6 more
a couple of weeks ago.
Right. I think if you look at the statistics for the groundhog, I think if you go back and look, you can go back go to Wikipedia, and you can see what the groundhog said every year, and I think it's like 100 times they said 6 more weeks of winter, and like 20 times they said it's over, right? Summer's coming or spring's coming, so it's pretty much like statistically it's going to be 6 more weeks is what they're going to say, which makes sense, right? It's February.
I don't understand how it's 6 more weeks of winter if he doesn't see his shadow.
Because he doesn't get scared. If he sees his shadow, it scares him.
That's because
I think I love
a groundhog. That was Monica's point yesterday. It looks like a beaver. He's all confused.
He's huge.
Destructive animal.
I read a story. I was.
Leanne, no.
He went into hibernation.
Sorry to cut you off, but I'm looking at Leanne and I'm like, no.
No, I read this story that said that it wasn't Punxsutawney Phil, it was some other groundhog that they were going to do this event with. Well, the groundhog died like 3 days before the event, and so they canceled it because they couldn't get another groundhog in time.
Hey, Lynette, welcome in. Yeah,
Yeah, I better go and leave some room for somebody else. But it was great to come up, and I better get back to editing as well. So I'll be just running the live stream in the background.
well, thanks for coming up, Ariella. It was great to see you, my friend.
Yep.
Yeah, all good, and thank you. And hopefully I can get this video up for a Monday evening upload or Monday evening premiere.
That'll be great. Look forward to it because you cook some darn good food over there.
Oh, thanks. Well, there's a few bloopers for the blooper reel at the back, at the end of the video as well. So
awesome.
I've sort of started this year, just keeping those little segments and just putting them right at the end of the video. And I guess whoever watches through the video sort of gets a little surprise then or gets a little bonus.
That'll be awesome. You guys make sure you go check out Ariella Viking Venture and Victuals. This woman can cook some mean food, let me tell you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stuff.
Just don't watch it at 3 o'clock in the morning like I do. Bad mistake.
No kidding. And then I always crave it. And I'm like, there's no way I'm getting some of those ingredients locally.
I haven't done any premieres. I know you've done several premieres, Daz. What's the angle of doing a premiere? Just making sure you get a lot of people to watch it when it first gets aired, or?
Hey, thank you.
It is also I think for me just to keep your name out there. So because say you wake up today and you jump onto YouTube and you just get plastered with all these things all over the screen. This person, that person, this person, that person. Mm-hmm. Whereas like a premiere is kind of, it can get attention, and you might be on, say now when you're browsing and you'll see, oh, Daz is live, what's that about? And you'll go and you'll check it out. And yeah, there's a number of reasons. And I think also I like to answer questions if people have questions. Because in my case, I think I've mainly premiered the cooking videos, the food videos, and you get people asking what nasi goreng is or whatever, and I can answer on the spot. So
Okay, I'll see you later. I'll let Daz talk.
Okay, bye.
Ariella.
Hi, Rashpuri family vlog.
So Ricky, I guess there's a lot of answers to it. It's just, I guess interaction is a big part of it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm usually like I'm consistent on what time I publish, or at least I try to be. So I'm good about that. But I've never actually decided like I should do a premiere. But yeah.
And since I don't publish regularly, I advertise my premiere for at least 12 hours before it does go live.
Mm-hmm.
That way I have a lot of people lined up for like the last two. And then if you have those views right when you post it, then YouTube will kick it out because it's getting hits. So more people will click on your link.
Yep. Hi, Rebecca.
Like I had at least 30 people at my last two.
I had
premieres.
a fail today. I definitely had a fail today.
Uh-oh.
First time trying to get on the computer with my brother's webcam. It wouldn't let us connect it.
Okay.
So I'm figuring out what the heck is going on. So we were trying to do it on the computer instead of my phone.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I was going to ask, are you on the webcam now, but I guess not then, huh? So still not working.
No, I'm on my phone.
Okay.
Because it always freezes. My camera always freezes up on my phone after a while.
Oh, okay.
So we've got to figure out, is the webcam not right for this computer because it's an older computer? Ronald says, oh, it's got to ask permission. And I'm like, okay, we got to figure this out because I want to use this camera when I'm on that live with some other ladies instead of my phone. So it was kind of like, okay, what am I doing wrong? So it was a test. Basically, it was a test to see how we need to do this, and so that we're on the computer on this webcam instead of the my phone.
Gotcha.
So we'll figure it out.
Yep,
You'll
definitely figure it out.
Yeah.
To answer Jamie's question, I said since I don't publish on a routine, you get a thumbnail out there for your premiere 12 hours before you go to your premiere. That'll get your notifications out there, and people will know when you're going to show up, and that way you can interact with those people. And then if you have all those viewers at that moment, your YouTube will send you out into the algorithm because you are getting views. At least that's from my experience.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Country Mama Music and Chris at Chris's Clever Craft. Welcome in.
Okay.
So, Lisa, I was going to talk about my fail here.
Please do. I want to hear fails.
And it was mice. I'm having bad issues with mice. I think some of you might have seen that parts of Australia has a mouse plague. And it's incredible. Like, I don't know if you've seen pictures on YouTube or the news, but you'll see farmers in outback Australia with just millions of mice just flooding out of grain silos and stuff, and it's horrendous. It's just there's nothing they can do about it. Thankfully, I'm nowhere near like that, but our region here is sort of on the edge of where it's getting bad. And I can't keep up with trapping mice, and I can't bait mice because I free range the chickens, and the dog walks around the yard and stuff like that. And I've got native lizards and birds and you name it coming into my yard. So baits are out of the question. So
Yep.
My fail was my corn. I had 2 crops of corn, and I lost both of them.
Oh, no.
For those of you who don't know, it's summer here in Australia, and I had 2 awesome little crops of corn going, and I was so excited. And when they started forming, the mice it was an all-you-can-eat smorgasbord.
Do
And
you have cats, Daz?
I would need to be like the Tiger King. I would have to have, yeah, to stop them. I really can't explain to you how I can sit here at night and have my curtains open and just see them running around everywhere.
So you need the Pied Piper's what you need.
Yes, please.
Daz.
Yeah.
Potato flakes kill mice.
Jesus Loving Homesteader, Wicked Awesome
Really?
Gardening does. Leanne at Mennonite Farmhouse does.
So do the potato cakes kill? I assume because they just blowed up from eating the potato cakes, right? Yeah. So the starch.
It's a terrible way to die, but you know.
The life of a mouse.
I'm sorry,
Actually-
but when it comes to my wires being chewed and a potential house fire, they can have lots of potato flakes. I'm just being real.
And beer.
Why beer?
Same effect.
Just do you get them together?
No, they drink the beer and their stomach explodes.
Yeah, they just kind of it just blows them up. Yeah. So same thing as the
You
potato
know,
cake. Right?
last-
So
Good night, Mr.
Wow.
Blue Collar.
Last night's
Things that I
language.
know, right?
Last night's language, and now how to just eradicate mice. I am really wondering. You need to start filtering these people, Lisa. You gotta be careful about letting everybody up there.
I do.
Hey,
I do have to be careful.
It's not everybody, Eric. It's
Yeah.
Hey now,
but no,
what
it's
they
this
say
way.
about pointing fingers? You got 3 pointing back at you.
yeah.
They're all
like
going
I,
down now.
Like I said
That's all.
earlier.
I got the pink light in the background. I feel like, what was that show with, I think it was called Weeds.
Oh yes.
Hey, to answer Jamie's question, I think all of my videos are beginner friendly. Nothing high tech.
But are they all
Matthew
family
Gates
friendly?
Furlong. How are you?
Well, I
Thank
got
you, Ricky.
pizza, sandwich bread.
She's not catching that one.
What's
no,
that?
I guess not. It went over my head.
Rebecca, what are you making? Another hat?
No,
A scarf.
Scarf?
No.
Okay.
A
no,
nail
I'm making
warmer.
baby blanket.
Oh,
Baby blanket.
Oh.
Baby blanket
Nice.
for another YouTuber. I already have the little hats done.
That's cute.
Becky, you weren't going to announce it was for Monica, right?
I was just gonna. You beat me to it. I was just gonna say, Eric, is there something we should know?
What?
No, I'm not making it for Monica. I am
Homestead Family Reclaim, welcome in.
no, it's for another channel that I follow.
I'm
gotta
out of
say,
here, man. I can't take all this.
We don't need Monica to get Eric harassed.
I've been doing that to Ryan for 20 years, playing the I'm pregnant joke, because that's not happening. It can't. And that was before we got married, and it was just funny. I do it all the time, and it's like, not once has he ever bought it, and not once. now he's just like, oh, really? Good. I'm glad to hear. Because when we met, we made it real clear what we both wanted and didn't want.
Yep.
It reminds me of a funny story. It's kind of funny, and actually, it's funny. I think for my youngest kid, and she's much older now. This many years ago, my wife was having foot pain. She'd been doing a lot of running on the treadmill and stuff. So she went to the doctor to get her foot looked at, and they X-rayed her foot and stuff. And she had a hairline fracture in it, and so they gave her a boot. And the doctor came in and told her, he's like, "You also know that the rabbit's dead." And my wife didn't know what that meant. She's like, well, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "You're pregnant." And she's like, "No, I'm not." So she came home and told me that, yeah, I went to the doctor for my broken foot, and apparently I'm pregnant.
Wow.
So it was a cool story, but we didn't even know her right at the time. So it was funny at the time that the doctor had to tell her that, yeah.
Well, how did he know that by looking at her foot?
Well, they did a urinalysis test and stuff too, right? So they do a pregnancy test as part of that, right? They were just doing like a workup to see what was going on, right? So for labs and stuff, and there you go. So if you go to the doctor for a hurt foot, you could come out pregnant.
Because if you get an X-ray, you have to.
Wow.
I just had my foot X-rayed and the MRI scan, so I was like, dude, what? How do they know if you're pregnant or not? I just wanted to make sure I knew what to expect.
Well,
you're probably going to get a call. Probably, you're probably pregnant now, Eric.
If you're a woman, Eric, when you go in there, it's like anything they do to you, they want to know if you're pregnant. And it's funny because I just sit there and I think the last time I asked that, they asked me that, I turned around and I said, I'm 52 years old. I said, you have my medical history, which means it is impossible. So why are we having this conversation? Would you like to do a blood test? I said, and if I am, I said, you better admit me because I'm going to need some help here because I'm too old for that.
Well, you said that when you and Ryan, before you got married, you basically told each other you weren't having kids, I guess. Is that what you were alluding to?
Yeah, we had both it was his first marriage, my second. I already had Nick, our son. Okay. And when we met, I had learned communication was important. And so it was like, literally, I was like, you realize this is a package deal and I don't want any more. And he said, good, because I don't.
You're on camera.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say that I told Monica the same thing. I didn't want any kids.
At 19?
Well, that was probably why I said no.
Oh my gosh.
I can't help but think of we keep talking about kids and look at you. You're just in there grinning like a possum. Do you have something in Dutch that you want to say?
Yeah.
You sure?
Nah.
Okay, I'm going to go to the chat while you guys talk.
Sheila B's in the chat. Speaking of the chat, how you doing, Sheila
Yeah,
B?
Sheila B is here. Whoop, whoop. Sheila
There's
B
only so much I can say in Pennsylvania Dutch.
Congrats, Slava, on your goddaughter. Doing well, Susie Jacobson. Hope you're staying warm, my friend. And hey, mods, take a break. I'm sorry, I just realized the time. No more posting links. If you want a link posted, just put link in capital letters, and then one of us will get it to you. But I just try to give the mods a break because it's a lot to be on for so long. Type in links.
Especially with 50 channels.
Exactly.
Hey, can I ask? Let me ask you a question, Lisa, because I know you're a techie, or anybody else on the panel here.
Yeah.
I was on. Let me see if I said his channel right. Is it Outdoors with Big Matt? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you seen in there where he uses the Nightbot, and if you type in the word link, it will automatically drop your link?
Yep.
Why do we not use that?
I started to set up different things tonight, and I ran out of time. But I put in like Daz's live, and I put in something else. But I do. Does that mean that, say, Leanne or Lisa Colovia as a mod can type in links?
No, anybody.
The other channels.
You can do
that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's the other channel. So like if I came in, the Nightbot would say, if you want your link dropped, type the word link in all caps, and then because you're typing it in, it automatically takes your link and drops it for everybody to see.
Hey, Critter Creek, welcome in.
I have a response to that.
Okay, go ahead.
Steven at Boots and Bounty recommends not doing that because what if that one channel drops link? Then that's considered spam on you.
Good point.
Will they get timed out?
Only if a mod does it.
I think you can probably configure Nightbot to handle things like that. But the point of it is, it's a computer. Nightbot is a computer program. It's a bot.
Right.
Yeah.
Hence the name Nightbot, right?
What are you doing?
So it's a bot, and you give it access to your channel by configuring it. But then you can configure it to do all kinds of stuff. I've never read all of the things it can do, but you can just go search it up on Google and look up for Nightbot. And but yeah, you can configure to do all those things. I don't know if maybe if you could also teach it to say if somebody types the word, I think it's drop on his channel. You type the word drop, it'll put a link out there.
Okay.
I mean, you could probably tell it to maybe not do it for every 5 minutes or something, right? I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
you
sure it's
can
very
set it.
configurable to do
I
that.
was thinking of putting, I know some channels when they get monetized, they put their members links in there, and I would definitely do that. But I did think of putting people who are here every week that I can think of, like by going back and putting them in, so that there would be less. But look at this. Farm and HVAC said, amen. Y'all give Lisa Colovi some thumbs up in the chat. Tell her how amazing she is.
You are amazing.
She totally is. And yes, Roberta's Artistic Adventures, whatchamacallit, Leanne's cat is jealous.
Lisa's better than Nightbot.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Black's
I
tropical
just got the
fusion
first
soil.
row done.
Leanne,
You
how
know-
many finds did you make?
At the moment, I have
Oh, you're making them as we go along. I thought they were pre-made.
no. This is high tech graphics here.
Yeah, we've started doing high tech graphics on my live chats, and yeah, the ladies look, no expense spared, and yeah, I think it's catching on. Look at it.
I see that. It's a trend.
Yeah. Lisa
Oh, I forgot
started it
this
with
one.
her. There you go.
All I've got is a napkin. I don't know. I guess I could
Maybe
write
I
on
gotta
that,
add
right?
the light here.
Yeah, no, I'm finding stuff that Monica's got laying here on the counter. I don't know. I was trying to find something, and I got like a seed packet that somebody sent her, and a hairbrush. I don't know.
Oh wow.
Fugate Farms, yes, you can slow the chat down. Sometimes that slow chat drives me nuts, but I can tell you right now, as many people who are in here tonight, I would probably have to slow it down. But I feel like I'd never get to the end. It took me a half hour to say hello to everybody. Now I know how Daz feels.
I told you I can't keep up. That's why I have Lisa as my wing person, my wingman, because I need help reading chat. I just can't do it when I'm
Look,
trying to look.
I'm
at
all
the
ready for
camera.
tomorrow. I got my outline.
I
Oh,
have
wow.
figured it out, but I'm going to have to do some fancy signs. And
I don't outline. So
I
do
don't
you
have-
you write out your scripts like that? So you script it
Yeah.
out? Wow.
Well, we decided to
I
keep
think-
Daz on track.
Eric,
Just
don't
for-
laugh at me. This is Australia. Anita from Flower Folk Farms gave me this.
It
Just
doesn't.
cool.
It doesn't matter what flag it is. It's going to be great no matter what.
That's cool.
Wait till tomorrow night.
See?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, wait till
Yeah.
tomorrow night, and I'll just sit here with, my pet pig, who's made out of a tank. See, he's made out of like a propane tank
Oh yeah.
and a spoon.
Okay.
I'm very.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
I have a
Where-
bigger one that Ryan bought me for Christmas
Uh,
outside, and it's a big pink pig. My feed store had them. They were fabulous. Oh, what's going? Oh my God, you have a pound puppy.
yeah, I was getting ready to say that. My brother had one of those.
That is a pound puppy.
Wow.
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 That's like nostalgic.
Somebody please bring out a Cabbage Patch doll next. Where's Nisi?
Oh, I have one.
She's got a cabbage patch. Wow.
It's
I'll get
probably
you
not in this room, but I have one.
Jamie at Mad Acres, I will have to
Nice.
send you
That's
a
like
picture.
that's
of
like
the pig
80s
that I
stuff,
have.
right? Isn't cabbage patches and pound puppies 80s?
Yeah.
my bee.
Yeah.
Oh, and I want you to know Brooklands Honeybees. I think that's the channel that has the same bee that I have, by the way.
Oh.
I'm not alone.
What's Eric
There you go.
getting? Are these cabbage patch dolls?
I want to
Okay.
see Eric. Come on, Eric.
Okay, hold on. First, I want to show you this. This was my Winnie the Pooh when I was a little kid. My grandmother got this from Disney World when I was I don't even know how old I was. I think I was just a couple years old. Look at this.
That's
Oh.
Oh, wow.
And-
that is awesome.
And it's got the little music box so you can play the Winnie the Pooh song.
What?
Now, if you want to see something very funny / creepy, this is Monica's little lovey when she was little. And it's called like Daddy Beans or something. I don't know. And hopefully she doesn't see this. She will kill me. But this thing looks like, and if there's any pedophiles in the chat, I'm sorry now. But
What? I hope there's no pedophiles in the chat. Is
What
that
happened
Chucky?
here?
Is this Chucky?
What?
That's what I thought it was. That is
What?
Look, it's got a little mustache.
Oh my gosh.
What is this?
It's Chucky's best friend. My
It
buddy.
looks like it's like Chucky's next door neighbor, right?
I don't know.
My buddy.
It's got the little beans in his
Hi,
butt
Abundant
so you can
Acres.
sit him
Thanks for being
down.
here.
But this is like the creepiest thing. When she told me this was what she had as a baby, I mean, it's like a little girl. I was like, "That's creepy," and we're not putting that where anybody can see it. I don't
Sheila,
want to.
don't laugh. Don't egg him on.
I don't know
Everybody's
how.
laughing at him.
I don't know how to say this the right way, but I'm so glad Monica grew up to be a nice lady after having that as a child.
Wow.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
She could have
for
went down a
our
really
last
dark
live
path,
of
right,
our
Daz?
channel.
She could have. This is like the creepiest thing ever, man. If my kids see that, man, she is in big trouble. Hey, is that Grimace? What?
And Birdie.
Wait, who's
Oh my
that?
goodness,
I don't remember
Birdie.
Bird. I don't remember Birdie. What was Birdie's thing?
No, Birdie's no, that's not real.
The Birdie.
Yes,
Lisa
it
Colobi.
is totally real.
Lisa Colobi's like it's a Freddie Mercury Chucky.
Because I remember like Grimace and the Hamburglar and the Fry Guys and those guys. I don't remember Birdie.
Danny,
Okay,
it was
I
really
This is
nice
what we
having
give
you.
away as presents at their birthday parties at McDonald's
Wow.
back in the day.
That one doesn't count. That was the one that nobody really remembered.
I don't remember it.
Okay,
Me
I got
either.
a story about the My Buddy dolls. I heard you talking about the My Buddies, and I'm like, okay, I gotta go up.
I'm just
So-
going to grab my thing here.
Oh, jeez.
I'm singing that song in my head right now too, John. My buddy, my buddy. It's going through my head.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, so the My Buddy doll that we had, it was like as big as a toddler. And I got a cricket doll, if anybody remembers those. My brother got a My Buddy for Christmas. So the My Buddy was about the size of my brother and looked like my brother as if it were a doll. The amount of time, my mother hated that thing because the amount of times that she would come around the corner into a room and see that thing laying face down on the floor, she'd have a heart attack
Night,
and
Jamie.
then realize it was the doll. Or the time that my cousin and I gave it a haircut, but all she saw was brown hair all over the floor. She's like, "Where's your brother?" Thought I gave my brother, a haircut. Yeah, but yeah, she was just terrified of that thing because every time she'd come around a corner, it'd be laying on the down on the floor, and she'd think the kid died. Yeah.
Are we off topic, Lisa? You said-
No, it's just fun. It's fun. It's fun. I'm just surprised Eric brought that up. That's all.
Grimace.
If anyone, it would be me, So, and by the way, Alicia is in the chat saying, behaving myself.
Eric, can I just say, I want $1 million in my bank account by the end of the day, or Monica gets screenshots, video, the works.
I got a story for you. I got a good story for you. Look at Alicia's read Alicia's comment on the screen.
Oh man, that's too far. That's taking it
Okay.
too far.
Oh
When
no!
we first got married, Ryan was working crazy hours. Like he worked like 40 something days straight without a day off. He worked all these days. I mean, out of control. And he usually worked nights. So even though he worked nights, he would work sometimes 12 to 17 hours. Like it was crazy. So I roll over one night and my foot hit something and I jumped out of bed screaming because I forgot he had the night off.
Oh.
He had to convince me and wake me up that it was him because I was convinced. Like that was not usual for someone to be there because he was working.
Oh.
And like I jumped up like, get out of my bed. It was crazy.
Oh, wow. I bet that would be kind of scary, actually.
I was totally scared. Like it was crazy.
Oh,
Well,
goodness.
I have this thing about I can get
Hay fever.
I'm sorry, I'm dying.
Yeah, I mean, I can't tell you how many times, and of course, because I have so many kids, this has gone on for years. But anybody who has kids knows this when I say this. But how many times have you had like your child that's at eye level and just like sit there and stare at you and just freak you out where you just get out? Well, I've told my kids before, because I'm the type of person, if you startle me like that, you better watch out because my hands are coming. And so my kids will do that, but they'll do it from a distance until I finally wake up, because they know I wake up swinging.
Yeah. No kidding. No kidding. In fact, Nick used to do that all the time, because Ryan's side of the bed would face the doorway. So, poor kid would have an ear infection. And it's funny, he wouldn't say anything. He'd just stand there. And Ryan would turn around and he'd be like, somebody's standing by the bed. Good night, belly acres.
Yeah, I want to show you my prop. Here's my prop. I'm proud of this.
Is that an Oscar?
I was gonna say, is it an Oscar?
Oscars are gold.
It's a Dundee Award.
What's a Dundee Award?
It sounds fancy.
No one watches The Office?
I haven't watched The Office.
It's been a while.
It's like
I can tell it means a lot to you.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Is this like the red stapler?
I was going to say I need a red stapler.
Forget about it.
I don't have props. I just have the dog.
Well, what did you do to your Barbie dolls?
This was more of a high school thing, and it was kind of like a joke thing.
A
And I don't
lunchbox.
want to say it here because this is a family-friendly show. But it was a joke.
Not with Leanne here. It's not. Yeah, we got to be careful with
school
Leanne here.
project. And like I said, family-friendly show, so I can't say.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
I don't know,
No
Danny.
fun.
Leanne.
Yeah,
Leanne really pushes it. She. What's the word? Takes it to the edge.
look at her. She's struggling just to sit there right now, itching to say something.
Leanne, do you have a memorabilia section in your office there?
Yeah.
This was out in the hallway.
Okay.
The real stuff's in the china closet.
So what?
Yeah.
So what other fails? Let's talk about some fails because I like to hear from them. Here's one of my fails. I'm gonna give my chickens apple cider vinegar. Yeah, that's a fail right there.
That's a huge fail.
That's a huge fail. I don't even want to tell you what that looks like right now. It's a historical dictator. I will tell you that right now. So, we're gonna steer away from that creepy thing because that is the stuff nightmare. Courtney at Wide Family Farm once said that turkey's feet are the stuff that nightmares are made of. That doll is what nightmares are made of.
It's like Chucky's best friend.
Bye, Frugal Mom Down Under. Thanks for being here. Have a great day.
Look at his hair. It's not even soft. I don't even know.
Why does it have that little mustache? It's so disturbing.
Yeah, you're going to be in trouble, Eric, if when Monica watches this replay. You're in big trouble.
Whatever we talk about, better stay right here. If there loose lips out of any of you guys, especially you in the bottom, yeah, Leanne, I'm looking at you.
Why did my sub count go down 20?
Are you serious?
Guess why? Just guess.
Only 20. I'd take that.
No, that's tomorrow. That's tomorrow morning.
I can't. Oh, that's still what it was an hour ago.
Wow.
Yeah, until tomorrow when everybody watches the replay. If you're watching the replay, I'm sorry.
Oh no, what did he go to get now? He's
No,
smiling
I had
too big.
He just put it back up.
I had to put it away before Monica walked in because if she comes in and sees it on the shelf, it's a dead giveaway.
Lisa, you can edit these, so you've got. I reckon you should have at least a 5-minute replay at the end.
And loop it.
Or you could just cut that out and make a different video and post that.
Thanks for pondering and hello, that backyard life. Welcome. The other day the other day I did that snow live. So here's the funny part, right? We do the snow live, and I'm just in the chat with people, and I thought nobody's going to come to this thing. We had so many people show up, and it was hilarious. They're like trying to tell me to go out and do snow angels. They're trying to go out and tell me to go out there and throw snowballs and all this stuff. So every once in a while, randomly, I'd go outside because they were egging me on, and I'd blow something at the snow. And it's funny because everybody watching the replay, I think 2 people were like, I saw what you did.
The whole internet saw what you did.
It was so funny. We had a good time. Loki Trapping Adventures has a giveaway video they want you to check out, which is really cool. Check them out.
I was going to say, g'day, Star. I did see Star in chat there.
Yeah,
Star is from That Backyard Life, correct?
Yes.
Yep. I just wanted to I did say hello to her, but I didn't use her name. Hi, Star.
Roberta's Artistic Adventures in here too, I saw.
Hey,
If I want to
Roberta.
upload it,
Star is
I'm
waving
just trying to
back
make
at
another.
us. Yeah,
I'm
it
trying
was
to make
really.
another fancy. Oh,
What
sorry.
replay is she talking about?
Oh, I
Oh,
don't
the
know.
snow.
The snow, yeah. It was
I
really
thought she was-
funny. I get the camera set up, right? Because it's just me at home. I get the camera set up and I got all this stuff ready to go. And I thought it'd be cool. Let's just do like 15 minutes, right? Somebody could take a look at it. I'll add music to it. We're on there for 45 because I kept telling people, I'm like, 30 minutes, I'm going to cut it off. And they're like, this is fun. And everybody's chatting. and then I go outside and it's like the minute I start the stream, Ryan comes home and he's like, what are you doing? Because I'm running around and I'm like, shh, I didn't hit mute yet. Shh, don't say anything. Yeah, we're like PBS kids here. We sure are.
I share
I
my
haven't used
spinach.
mine.
There's still 25 people here. This blows my mind. You guys are awesome. Yeah, Charlie, what are you cooking for supper? We need to know.
Lisa, do you have anybody sitting in the background waiting to get up here?
Nope.
Okay.
They're intimidated.
Hey, Donna Hat Creek. Yeah, they're probably afraid because Leanne's up here.
I'm sweet and innocent. I don't know what they're talking about.
you and your neighbor.
Whoa! Did you see Leanne's nose grow about 2 inches when she said that?
Well, at least it's not a different color.
Ooh, Charlie's having fried catfish and tater tots.
That sounds yummy.
Man, we got a place here down the road from us. It's called Pops, and it is literally a mom and pop restaurant. And you go in there and you pay like $7.99, and you get 5 or 6 pieces of catfish, 2 sides, a drink. I mean, it's unbelievable how much food they give you. And
Where's this at? Sorry.
this is just down the road from where I live.
Okay.
But it's just, I don't know. It's a small town type environment, and it's everything you would expect out of a small little restaurant like that.
Awesome.
Like I said, it's not a chain, and so it's very good. And they're actually not even known for their catfish; they're known for their buttermilk dipped or battered chicken. That's what they're known for.
Nice. It sounds good.
Yeah, delicious stuff.
Old
We're
ways,
boring, Danny.
Pardon me, Danny.
Old
Yeah,
ways
sorry,
are-
Danny.
She's too tired. She didn't even notice what she did.
Sorry.
Jeez.
Old ways gardening and prepping and said she's still enjoying the pot of soup she made. I've been enjoying a pot of soup that I made. What day was it, Leanne? Tuesday, Monday?
It was at least 2 days ago.
We've been eating it for days.
I was
What
asking
kind
her
of
what
soup?
kind of soup. I was asking her. I didn't see the response.
Cheeseburger soup is what I had. She had chicken and massive vegetables, made a short about it.
My dinner
there you
was a
go.
cheeseburger topped with slices of avocado.
Nice.
Yum.
Trying to think, was the last soup that we made?
Hey, Monica made that egg drop soup that she looked off of Boots and Bounty.
Yep.
I mean,
I guess
this
it was chicken
woman,
and dumplings.
this
Chicken and dumplings
woman
was
is
the last one we
making egg drop soup like every week now.
Yeah.
But it's really good because I mean she's using our bone broth and then our own eggs. I mean there's not really much to it, but it's definitely a good soup to eat if you're out in the cold.
Oh, that sounds good. Ukrainian borscht.
Borscht.
And
Never
Charlie had fried catfish and tater tots. Dawn had tacos, refried beans, and rice.
That's a good food going around.
Yeah.
Did Sheila want to come on? You're saying, Yogi? I can
I don't
drop
know.
on if Sheila wants to
Sheila, I
come
know
on.
you don't have a channel, but are you still able to come up or anything?
I can
Good
drop
night,
off and let her up.
Ariella. Thank you. Hey, Brenda Baker at Redbird. Welcome in.
I can drop off. I actually need to get some things done. But I saw everybody up here, and I was like, I got to get up there.
Good day, mate.
Plus, what other platform would I be able to share Monica's childhood, whatever that thing is?
We get you on my live where you're going to be on for a little bit, and then Monica's going to come home from church and she's going to join in. That's going to be a fun conversation now.
Now we know what happens when Eric's home alone.
Just start talking about a doll with a mustache on it, and she won't know what you're talking about, and then she'll eventually figure it out.
Sure she will.
I have the best idea. I just had the best idea.
Okay,
everybody.
No worries.
Okay, next week, Bland's Promised Land Ranch. When they're live, everyone submit pictures with mustaches on, and Monica's not going to have a clue what's going on.
Hey, I'm down. I'm down with that. She'll probably be like, "What's the name?
What's the name of this doll? What's the name of the doll? Do you know?
She calls him Daddy Beans or Daddy. I don't even know. I don't even know.
Not Big Daddy, right?
It's just weird.
She calls it Big D.
Okay.
Well, apparently Leanne, her screen was too close to Ricky, so it's just going that direction.
Oh my.
Ricky, what in the world?
Okay, Uncle Al just said, "Lord, that's how we need to move this around now."
Wow. All right, reel us in there, Lisa.
Hold a second. Danny, let's talk fails.
What?
I'll start right here. What Ricky's comment was, that's a fail. You know.
Alicia, you're just the best. I love you.
Here, wait a minute. I got something for all of us to use at Bland's next week.
Did you find it? What'd you call it?
Yeah.
What did you call the name of it again? I was going to search this on Google. I got to find this doll.
She calls it Mr. Beans or something. I don't know.
Mr. Beans. Okay.
Big Daddy Beans.
Daddy Beans or something. I don't know. But I can tell you what
isn't it?
I can tell you what it's definitely not called, Ricky.
Well, whatever shows up when I type in Big
do
Daddy
not
Beans
type in
doll.
what you said.
Big Daddy Beans doll. It's weird looking. It's not that.
I'd like to thank you all for coming to our last live. We really do appreciate it.
Oh, wait. No, I found it.
No
way. My God. Oh, my God. Yeah, if you go, it's Daddy and Baby Beans.
Is it that creep that I just showed you?
Yes.
Do you need me to hold it back up again so you can do a comparison?
No, I'm positive this is it.
No kidding, Tim. No kidding.
Oh my God, it's even creepier when you look it up and it's holding a baby.
What's it called?
It's called Daddy and Baby Beans.
Dude, I won't be in so much trouble. Now I'm worried.
What happens in chat stays in the chat.
Oh.
I don't know if I can show this.
Oh my God.
I'm dying.
I need to breathe.
I can't breathe.
Wow.
That thing
Okay,
goes
wait
for
a minute,
about
guys.
$50 on eBay, but you have to have the baby.
I'm gonna hack
For
that
those
thing,
of you in
man.
the chat, if you feel like this will trigger you, I just want to give you a heads up.
That is just wow.
Wow.
It's more disturbing when he has the baby.
It was made by Mattel in 1975.
Oh, that's
It should-
why.
It should have
They
stayed.
probably
in
went to
1955.
Woodstock and it just lingering effects.
I'm putting that thing in the
Seriously?
burn barrel next time I go out there.
Wow.
I can't believe
probably
you sleep with that thing in your house.
You probably should put a security camera on it to watch it, just to make sure it's not moving around at
Good
night.
night, Loki Trapping. Thank you.
If I do one of those 24-hour lives or whatever where there's just a camera sitting on it, you think people would watch that?
I
They
think
might.
I got a great idea.
Oh,
Okay, okay.
I think you should.
No, I don't like this idea.
I think you should do like Elf on the Shelf. you should post it. Hold on. You should post it like all the people did throughout December, and they put it in the feed bin and everything.
Yeah.
And I think you should take pictures. I think you should make your own account for it. Though.
Sit it on the chicken roost in the chicken coop.
Can we all take pictures of ourselves with mustaches and just send them to Bland's Instagram? And Monica's not going to know
And
what is
not
going
say
on.
anything. Not
Yeah,
say
just
anything.
no comments. No comments.
If you guys start sending these pictures to her, she's going to know something's up. You get.
It's my microphone from my GoPro.
What have you done, Eric? This is bad.
I know. I'm starting to regret it now. There's not much in life that I regret. I'm one of those type of people. I just don't care.
It
But
can't
I
be
have a
worse than
feeling.
this.
I have a feeling.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Slava, I have no idea what happened here.
What is that? Oh, don't tell me that's that beaver thing.
It's
Yes.
It's my Pennsylvania Youth Conservation Award.
It's a what?
It's a
Participate-
it's a
Participation award? Okay, got it.
no. It's a Youth Conservationist of the Year for the state.
Okay,
Eric?
we'll let
I like
that
that.
one fly.
It's a
Eric,
pers-
look what you did to Slava. Sweet little Slava. She's such a beautiful friend of our channel, and now you've traumatized her.
Hey, I got it in my house. Okay, don't forget that. I'm the one that has to go to sleep with this thing every night in the other room.
In the other
And now
room.
Or positioned randomly around your house like Elf on the Shelf.
Hey, I wonder if on our next live, if I could position it behind us, Monica would probably never even notice it.
Yeah.
Hey, Bluegrass Bound, welcome in.
I might be willing to
This
do
is
that.
Oh no,
It's so
Eric!
stupid.
So many people are going to go to bed with their lights on tonight.
Yeah, I want to get a bunch of hate mail. Everybody's gonna be like, you don't know what you did to me. I can't sleep.
Oh my gosh, look. Look at the folks in the chat. They're dying. They're dying laughing.
Oh,
Eric,
gosh.
I will see a couple pairs for you tonight.
Do 3. Don't stop at a couple.
Oh,
Brenda
wow.
Baker right now is sitting there. She doesn't want to admit it, but she just fell off her chair, right, Brenda?
That mustache is just creepy. Oh my god.
The whole damn
That's
thing is creepy.
crazy.
Okay, so I have the Pillsbury Doughboy and the Dough Girl, and I have Raggedy Ann and Andy. They don't look as creepy as that. And mind you, I'm old, so they're vintage. They're worth a lot of money. I had a purple outfit I used to wear, and someone called me the Grimace.
Oh,
How
that's
rude!
not nice.
That is
Well,
rude.
people do.
Oh goodness.
It's gotta show up just randomly positioned behind you. Just have it there.
I even have Rainbow Bright around here somewhere.
So
Do you
all
see
that
Brenda?
happened, and you still have 29 people watching, Yogi.
I know. And Brenda turned around and said, "Yes, I did. I knew she did." Y'all, you need to go check out Redbird Farms. That is Brenda Baker. A lot of people don't realize that. Go check out Brenda Baker at Redbird Farm. I'm sorry, I always get the farm and farms confused. Redbird Farm is like Yogi Hollow Farm. unlike
I can't get this right. There we go.
And while you're at Redbird Farm, make sure you check out the 2 videos where Brenda shows all the merch that she has from all the channels. That is crazy. You need to see it. It is so cool.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Lisa Colobi said, I have no choice, LOL. What did I miss, Lisa? You have no choice but to be here? For those of you who don't know, Lisa and I went to kindergarten together. That's how long we've known each other. We have known each other that long. And Sheila B, her stomach hurts right now because she's laughing so hard.
That was great. Oh my goodness.
So Brenda admitted it. She fell off the chair laughing so hard. Josh at Fugate says, if the doll shows up in your next live, I'm going to lose it.
Oh.
Wait till we get to 1K. Wait till you see what shows up in the live then. Eric's going to go see what else Monica has.
Well, on the next Bland's Promised Land live, there's going to be a bunch of mustaches. He just left. He's out of here.
He's like, I'm done.
I was going to ask him who's his next guest.
Monica probably showed up.
Yep. Monica just caught the replay.
Last call if anybody wants to come on up. We've got some time left, but I just wanted to give folks a chance to come up if you want. We got room for one more. 3 video. Oh, who's that? Oh, wait. We got somebody coming up. I don't see a face yet. I got to see a face, my friends.
Hopefully it's not a doll face.
2 people who came up, but only room for one. So let me see what we got.
I'm gonna drop off too.
Okay, bye.
See you guys. Have a good night, everybody.
See you, Ricky.
Bye, Ricky. Slava.
Hey, mate.
Hi there.
Hi, Slava.
Heather, I see you down below, but I do need to see your face before I can let you up, please. Bye, Ricky. Thank you. I'm sorry. Oh, let's see what we got here. I'm just waiting for Heather. But how are you, Slava?
I'm good. This was so much fun. I was laughing. My family is probably thinking I'm cuckoo.
Oh, we've been having, it's been fun, I tell you.
I was wondering, how the conversation went from garden fails and homestead fails to the creepy dolls.
By the way, Eric said his laptop died, so he said goodnight to everybody, and he had a blast. And Heather,
I wonder if
Heather
Monica finds out what her reaction is going to be.
I don't know. We've had lives like this that have derailed pretty quickly. Oh my gosh. Heather at Garden to Table. Oh, we lost somebody.
Oh.
I'm going to say I'm actually starting to fall asleep, so I'm going to jump off.
Okay, bye, Danny. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye. It was a lot of fun.
Good to see you as always, Danny.
Bye.
Bye. And yes, we are adults here. Brenda says she'd come up, but her hubby's in the room. I totally get it. And yes, always gardening and prepping. We lost Leanne, and then Heather from Garden to Table. I don't see her face, but I would let her up if I can see you. You have to turn your camera on. For me. Oh, Roberta's here. Watch out. Slava, you look good. I haven't seen you in so long. You look awesome.
Thank you.
Hi, Roberta.
Hi.
How are
Good
you?
day, Roberta.
I don't hear you, Roberta. You guys hear me?
Are you muted down below? No. You can hear me, Lisa?
I can hear you and I can hear Slava. Slava, do a test for me.
All right.
Yes, I can hear you too.
Okay.
And go ahead, Roberta. Yeah.
If you have headphones, maybe you need to unplug them.
Hey, JB Conway.
JB Conway, hi.
That doll was something else. We're worried about Leanne. Everybody's worried about Leanne.
I think she
Oh,
got
she's
attacked by
here.
a beaver. It's a beaver attack.
Tonight was something else again.
If you look real close at Leanne's beaver, it has a mustache.
I'm just microphone. I'm just showing off my microphone.
I'm just keeping it
That's
zipped.
what she said.
It's my
Daz,
microphone.
I got your Dundee Award reference there, Daz. I know about this.
Oh, there you go. Thanks. You would, Alicia. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome in, JB Conway. I'll apologize in advance. I want to skip the replay. We went from fails to lots of fails.
Oh no, the replay will be epic. People will get wind of this.
Yeah.
They'll rewatch it.
That was awesome. Oh man, I laughed.
Who's coming in now? Let's see who we got. Heather's trying to come back up again. Oh, Roberta, I'm sorry. I wish the sound didn't work. Roberta, when you first go into it, it asks you to give permission to the mic and everything. So maybe try again. I'll post it again for you. But Heather, Garden to Table, I just need to be able to see you. So you have to turn your camera on.
Hello, Slava.
I'm sorry. I have to do that because we never know what's lurking. So
yeah.
People have
and yet she lets me up.
I know who you are, and I know Slava, and well, we know Daz. Leanne, we've totally lost her. I think the Grimace kidnapped her.
I think the beaver attacked her.
Slava, did you get new glasses?
No, but I have a few pairs of glasses, so I change them once in a while when I get tired.
Me too. Lately, I've been lazy. I wait until they get really scratched and I go to the next one.
Yeah, I need to get some new because I feel like this prescription is getting weaker. I need to upgrade.
Yep. There's Heather. Hi, Heather.
There we go. My husband was helping me figuring out what happened.
You did it. Congrats.
Because it was fine last night, and then it wouldn't turn on, and I had to get my husband's help.
Don't get me started, Ricky. Don't get me started.
Guess who just texted that to me?
Monica.
No, Eric. So you guys have got to go check out Bland's Promised Land Ranch.
Man. I think it'd be fun if we all change that to our avatar.
Oh
and
my!
Nobody opens their camera. It's just that for everybody's avatar.
Oh no, not at all, JB Conway. Not at all. No, I was just talking about the panel up here tonight. We started talking about fails, and then it went south. But we're all adults. We had fun.
I want to be a fly on the wall when Monica first finds out what's just happened with the doll. Just the reaction to what Eric has done, and yeah, it'd be gold.
Roberta, can you hear us, and can we hear you? I can't hear you.
Yeah,
we can see you.
Can't hear her.
Is your volume turned up? Turn your volume up.
I think if Monica finds out about the doll, it's going to be a lot colder in that house than it is out there in that ice storm. He's going to be sleeping out there with the turkeys. And loving it.
Yes, Ricky Ventures, you're so right.
So true. Yeah, Roberta, if you want to try it a couple times, we're happy to help you try and figure it out. You know, it gets kind of tricky sometimes. Oh, we lost her again.
Poor Roberta.
Poor Roberta. She's trying, though. The visual was nice and clear, though. All right, Daz, I'm going to put you in charge for just a second, okay?
Oh, well, say goodbye to your sub count. Say goodbye to your sub count.
Oh, we're way past that, Daz. We're way past that.
Like I said, it was really nice having you all on tonight.
This is going to catapult her to 1,000. This is going to catapult her.
Everybody, welcome to Yogi Hollow Farm, the first channel on YouTube to have the minus number in the sub count. And Ricky no, sorry, not Ricky. Chris, yes, it is an Atari hat, and it's actually got the asteroids logo badge back here somewhere.
My dad had asteroids.
Oh, really? Did you see a doctor about it? Boom, boom.
That's an original Vacation reference.
But yeah, it's yeah, I'm a gamer, so yeah, I've been playing since the old Atari days, Chris. So yes, I must have my Atari hat. But
good night,
yeah.
Sheila B. Thanks for being here, and we're glad you had a good time.
I'm scared to refresh your page, Lisa, and see what your count is now. You know what? Let's do it.
I have 26. But we had 55 earlier.
Minus 314, Yogi Hollow Farm.
Watch hours, negative 6,000. So Slava, while you're up here, why don't you tell us about your wonderful channel?
Well, I was away for a bit, and a lot of people had noticed that I'm missing. And I just took a break because I felt like it was much needed because I have kids and sometimes family life is busy. So I figured since in the winter there's nothing to talk about because I live in Chicago and there's a lot of snow. So currently there's nothing to do in the garden. So I took like for holidays a break, and now that it's time to start seeds and get ready for the next upcoming season, I figured it's the best time to do a comeback. And hopefully my subscribers will stay with me, and those who were there from before didn't lose me completely.
You know we got your back, girl.
Thank you.
And you're certainly back. You've got some really good content. Like, I'm not just saying that. I really do seriously mean you are back and you have some great content already. It's fantastic.
Thank you.
I messaged Slava because you know, we talked every week. She would be on the lives, but you know, we also, you know, form a relationship, and she was involved in some really good things, and I was like, Slava, where are you? I miss you. I'll get the link for you, Bluegrass Bound. Oh, never mind. Lisa Colobi got it. But yeah, she's got a great channel. Was there anything else you wanted to say, Slava, about it? What you're doing there?
I'm not sure. I have to think about it.
You're a master of the voiceover. I want you to know that.
Thank you.
Do you want to know what Ryan tells me all the time? He says, why can't you just film and do what Slava does in voiceover? And I said, because I'm not Slava.
No, tell Ryan that I do voiceover because doing live, like speaking live, I have problem with because I'm not that good in English. So I need to like prepare what I have to say in advance.
Yeah.
So I'm afraid that if I try to like film myself in the garden and do like live raw footage, I'll be terrible.
Yeah, you do amazing. Don't be so hard on yourself.
I'm still learning every day, learning new words and trying to, you know, speak properly, but it's hard. And we have international family, so we practice like different languages, and sometimes it's a big mishmash of Farsi, Ukrainian, Russian, Polish. It's just a lot of languages mixed together.
Wow. And English is a hard language to learn too, because it's very different from a lot of the other languages.
Yeah, it's different from all the Slavic languages that I know, because you know, like Polish, Ukrainian, Russian, they all have the same base, and I think English is from the Latin group, so it's a totally different thing. But it's still easier to learn English than it would be Farsi. My husband is
Right.
from Iran, so that's his language.
Yep.
And I try to learn it, and it's impossible. It's so hard because they write from right to left, not
Yep.
like we do. And that's how you're supposed to read it too. And their letters are just some weird looking things.
Yeah, it's challenging. You're getting some comments in the chat. Freddie at Farm and HVAC said you're the master with basil. And Bluegrass Bound said, Slava, I really enjoy watching you live. I'm going to spend more time focusing on your channel. And Ricky Ventures wants to know, how many languages do you know?
I know Ukrainian, Russian, Polish, sign language, and English
Wow.
so far. But I'm working on Farsi, and I want to learn Spanish. And I also studied some Deutsch, German language in school. I didn't learn it that well in school, but now I want to go back to it if I have a chance.
Wow.
I love
My
languages.
My niece speaks Farsi, German, and English, and is learning Spanish.
Awesome. That's great.
But her mother is from Iran, and my brother from here, and they met in Germany.
Wow.
And Rebecca Davis said she just checked out your channel and joined. And Freddie said, wow. And Ricky Ventures said, wow, that's a lot.
It's impressive. I'm still trying to learn English, so. Yeah.
My favorite language to learn was sign language. When I was a teenager, I had some friends who were deaf and couldn't hear, so I learned from them their language. And at first I thought there was like one universal sign language, but there's actually many different. So I've learned the Russian version of sign language. I would love to learn the American one too, because it's just such a rich language. It's all based on like emotions. And it's, once you learn sign language, it's much easier to express yourself.
Slava, they're in Chicago. Have you been to a deaf culture gathering? Or,
no, I haven't.
Sometimes they have. You should go, even though you're hearing, and you have a basic understanding of. At least I was taught that it's universal as well when I took some classes in college. But one of the things we had to do was we had to attend an event for deaf culture. It is amazing. I went to a big convention center where they had a big convention for the deaf culture. It is amazing. You want to talk about that emotion that is expressed when everybody is speaking, and you're in awe. It's amazing.
Yes.
And one thing I took from that was there was a young man, somebody had a big blow up ball, a big bouncy ball, and they held it up against his head, and then they yelled into it, and he could feel the reverberations in his ear, and he could feel the sound, and he was in amazement.
Yes.
He couldn't hear, but he could feel it. It is an amazing thing to go. You should do that. Look into that there in Chicago. I'm sure there are plenty of deaf culture gatherings that you could attend, as long as you don't eavesdrop, because we both know that's
weird. One of the most beautiful things I've witnessed in my life was watching deaf people dance. It was amazing how they feel music. They feel the vibrations with their feet, and it's just so nice to observe and see how wonderful it is.
Slava, we had a Miss America who was deaf.
Oh, wow.
And she danced for her talent portion of the Miss America competition. She danced a beautiful ballet. And the thing is everybody watching saw how beautiful it was, but nobody knew she was deaf until later.
Wow.
They didn't reveal that she was deaf, and she could do her timing because she could feel the music on the floor. So exactly like you're saying, it's a beautiful thing to witness.
I think I saw.
Oh, go ahead.
I think I saw one lady performing on America Got Talent. She was singing and playing some instrument, and it was beautiful. It was great. I loved it.
Bro Cowgirl said she laughed way too much on a full stomach tonight. It's been fun. Well, thank you. We hope that you're digesting your pizza that you made. Dan put up all these. I put the link down for Leanne, but guys, we're over 2 hours. I don't mind continuing if some of you want to continue because I love the conversation. But I just like to tell folks who've been here for 2 hours, if you want to go, go. Just because I totally get it, but I don't mind continuing on the chat because I do want to hear about Heather's channel, and I want Daz to talk about his live tomorrow night, and I want Alicia to talk about her channel because she's rising up.
I'm concerned about Leanne's message there with the beavers. That looks like a beaver army. I think she's been overtaken by a beaver army. That was a call for help.
She said she went to bed, her phone was about dead, but tomorrow's a new day. So Leanne, we love you. We miss you.
That's the international beaver signal for help me. She's been taken over.
Punxsutawney Phil is coming to her house. Groundhog, beaver, whatever.
I was gonna say that I had a book about her, the Miss America.
Her name was Heather,
person.
I think.
Yes, because A, her name was Heather, and B, she did ballet, which I grew up doing, mostly ballet. But
she danced to the Via della Rosa, I think it was.
Yes.
Was the song.
Yes.
It was I could still see it in my head. It was moving, it was beautiful. If any of you, if you've never seen it, I'm sure it's on YouTube somewhere. She's wearing white with this beautiful white sash across her arms, and when she holds her arms out, it looks like her body looks like a cross with the cloth draped over it, and she's dancing to this song. And I think the interpretation of the song is the Via della Rosa. I think it's like the road that Christ walked down before he was crucified, and she dances this ballet to it's really beautiful. And it's beautiful even if you don't understand that that's the name of the song that she's dancing to, or that it has a religious reference to it. You just don't even realize it, but it's beautiful, beautiful. And she won that year. She was Miss America. She was crowned Miss America.
Yep.
Nice. I'll check it out afterwards. Definitely.
It's beautiful. You'll love it, Slava.
I read the books several times, and it had a whole bunch of pictures in it.
Mm-hmm. She's an inspiration.
I'm just going to interrupt for a minute.
For my deaf culture class that I took in college, we had to write a final paper, and that I wrote on her.
I'm just going to interrupt for a minute because Daz has got to get going.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt everybody. I just was going to do the sign and fade away, but yeah, I've got there's laundry that needs to be. I'm supposed to be hanging out, washing and stuff, and I haven't done any of that yet, and it's the middle of the day here.
That's all right. Go do what you got to do. I will see you tomorrow night, my friend. And guys, don't forget to check out Daz's live stream. It'll be at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So I think that's 8 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Pacific. And if I got that wrong, check YouTube because I'm never good at it. Ask Erin at Bramble Hill. That's why I always say 7 p.m. Mountain Standard. But he will be updating the community on some great stuff. And Leanne and I will be joining him. And we're really excited to be doing this every other week with Daz. And be patient because his chat will be just as crazy as mine, if not more tomorrow.
No creepy dolls with mustaches either.
Well, you never know.
Well, I'll message all the moderators beforehand and don't let anyone near the chat with their dolls and So
yeah, I'm afraid now.
I have to apologize in advance for Leanne. With who knows what Leanne will have. So
I will just have my flags.
Yeah, and yeah, we'll have our high-tech signs, which I must say,
yes,
is Lisa's idea. Originally, Lisa had the piggy pad, which that's where it all started.
And I know, and look, this is all I have left because I sent them out. I had 2 of these.
Oh no!
They were piggies. They were pigs in a blanket.
I love the ones you sent me. I have them right here. Do you need them back?
No, not at all. Enjoy them. But this is what I have is Bad Bulldog. Sorry.
I'm gonna show up to Daz's tomorrow on the little piggy that you sent me. I'm gonna write a mustache, a little curly handlebar mustache on the piggy.
All right. So if Lisa doesn't mind me just quickly saying, if
never go ahead.
if everybody, not now, but at some point later, if you could all send me, say, your birthdays, as we each week, Lisa, Leanne, and I will do like birthday wishes and wish everyone a happy birthday for coming or recent birthdays. Maybe if you've got new animals that were born, or maybe you've bought a new property, anything, that we want to bring the community together and let everyone know what everyone's doing and having fun. And there's some sad things that I'll be mentioning tomorrow, unfortunately. So
Yeah.
if you do have news of people that need some help, please let me know. Get in touch with me on Instagram, or go to one of my community messages on my community tab and reply under that. And yeah, please. And then hopefully, every couple of weeks we can all sit down together and have fun, support each other, and just really embrace this whole community thing that we've got going, whether you're a farmer, homesteader, backyard gardener, home cook, whatever. We've all connected and it's awesome. And yeah, that's hopefully something we can do together.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Right.
Oh, Brenda at Redbird Farm said April 20th.
Wow, Brenda, mate, that's one day after my birthday.
And
I'm
always
one day after that.
You're the 21st?
Yeah, look at us.
Wow,
Woo.
good company. Look at that.
Okay, hang on a minute.
Mine is March 9th.
Okay, hang on.
Whoa, hang on. Oh, Lisa's grabbing that. Thanks, Lisa. I'll grab it off Lisa later.
All right, Brenda Baker is 420. Old Ways Gardening. And Old Ways Gardening, what is your first name if you want to share it?
I think Teresa.
Nice.
That's her name.
Feb 7.
I would say that I would go back into the replay and catch all the info, but I don't know if this replay is going to exist after this.
Alicia, you said April 21st.
Mm-hmm.
And Rebecca Davis is 7/26.
I'm May 12th.
May 12th for Slava.
Oh, Tim, yours is easy to remember.
And Tim Posey is May the 4th. And
May the 4th be with you.
Danny. This is work, folks.
Yeah. Sorry, Lisa. I didn't mean to drop it on you.
24. And then Heather, what is your birthday?
March 9th.
Heather's 39, which is Garden to Table.
I think it's fantastic that Brenda, Alicia, and I are all turning 21 next month in April.
Yes.
That's unreal. What a celebration that'll be.
What a celebration.
It's the 34th anniversary of my 21st birthday this year.
Don't make me try and count, please.
There's probably something wrong with me because I'm just like, I'm
She's
53.
like, all right. Alicia.
Oh, wait a minute.
All right.
December 25th is
She's making
Tommy.
me younger than I am. I'll take it.
Pastime 84. I think I got everybody.
Yeah, so everybody, if you could have just emailed me and not. But anyway, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Lisa's on the ball, and yeah, thanks, Lisa.
You guys better email Daz. How about that? You guys better email Daz.
So, awesome. So yeah, just you can email me. My email is on my everywhere. I've got a community post as well that asks, you'll see it in big letters, send me your news. So yeah, just once again, anything to do with the community, whether if anyone else needs help or some encouragement or anything like that, your birthdays, maybe, I don't know, one of you might have a really cool wedding anniversary or something. Just, yeah, it's all about community. So, hopefully we'll have some fun with it and see what we can do. But,
I will send you more information.
Yeah, cool. I really need to run. I've got
Go. Bye. See you later.
Domestic duties. So thank you so much, Lisa. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Good
We'll
night,
see you
guys.
tomorrow.
We love you.
Bye.
Oh, Brenda Baker, you look like you're in your 30s, my dear. So let's, Country Mama, my friend Alicia there, why don't you talk about your channel so we can promote you a bit?
Oh goodness, what don't I do?
True.
The musings in my channel name says it all. I like to muse, I like to reflect, I like to tell stories. I live here on this little farm, so I tell little stories from the farm and garden and can and bake and tell stories. And I'm always up to shenanigans and tell stories. And I work very hard to behave myself, but it never happens. And as of late, my hubby and I were stuffing a piñata every week to go on a special trip. And actually, Slava, one of our locations for our possible trip is Chicago. The other one
Nice. Let me
is
know when
Mount
you're here.
Rushmore. If we end up in Chicago, we'll let you know. And the other location is Mount Rushmore, which is close to Lisa. And we've got 3 other locations on a spinning wheel, and we're spinning every week, and we write it down and stuff it in the piñata with a bunch of money, and then we're gonna see where we're gonna go.
What time are you planning your trip?
Our trip, we're saving money for 26 weeks, so we're stuffing the piñata every week for 26 weeks, and then I'll plan it. So probably August, maybe early September, because I have to have time to plan.
Nice.
So we'll end it in the beginning of July, and then I'll plan.
And Roberta, I just put Slava's channel link in there.
But what
And
I really
Lisa,
do,
Thank you, Lisa.
you're
I
welcome.
want to kidnap that doll. I want to kidnap that doll and take that doll with me. I had a coworker, and I should probably save the majority of this and I actually wrote a blog
You're
post about
welcome.
it. I
Run,
should save
Heather,
it for
run.
Wednesday. I had a coworker, a grown man, who used to bring a stuffed bear to work when we would have
Wow.
safety meetings. And anytime something went wrong, like if he did something really stupid, he'd blame the bear. And he would tell people, don't complain to me, complain to the bear. Well, I couldn't stand that bear. I couldn't stand it. The look that Lisa just had on her face is the way I looked every time we had a safety meeting. And so I kidnapped the bear and actually sent him a ransom letter. And I took that bear on the plane with us to San Francisco. That bear got arrested and sent to Alcatraz. He went on the Golden Gate Bridge. We took that bear everywhere. That bear got tattooed at a tattoo parlor. We've got him being put in handcuffs by the San Francisco PD. We did all kinds of stuff with that bear. And I kept sending ransom notes, and we had ransom videos. It was great. And finally, at the big yearly convention for our job, I come running through the doors, covered in dirt and sweat. My hair's a mess, with the bear, like I had just gotten back from rescuing the bear. And I saved the bear and gave him the bear. I made myself the hero, even though I was the kidnapper. But
that sounds about right.
Alicia tells stories. I like stories. I tell stories, but I want to get my hands on that doll and take that doll on our trip.
Well, you can. I don't know if I told you guys a story about. They had this thing where they give out these rubber duckies at work. It was like this when you did a good job and everything like that. So me and a friend of mine, let's just say one night I sent her a lot of pictures of the duck doing different things.
Ooh.
And it was a lot of fun because the duck was pretty engaged and having a good time.
Absolutely. With Andrew B. What I found out later, though, was that man, and I did not know this until later, but that man, his wife was very, very, very ill at that time. And I mean, hospitalized, and it wasn't cancer, but it was something very serious. And I didn't know that. And I felt so bad afterwards. He says, that gave me something to look forward to every day when those ransom notes would come in or new videos would come up. And they formed their own task force and had videos of the bear rescue task force and everything for his part of the teamwork on from work. And he says that was a respite for him, and that he was so thankful that I kidnapped that bear because his life was so serious at that time that it was a distraction for him. So I was glad I kidnapped the bear and held it for ransom. So I need to get that doll. I need to kidnap that doll. I'm gonna
How
do
about
it.
how about you, Miss Heather? You want to talk a little bit about your channel, and I'll
Sure.
post your link.
Sure. So
And I'll
I'm
post
a
the leashes also.
pampered chef consultant. So all things pampered chef, all things recipes, kitchen stuff about my garden and whatever projects I'm up to.
And
I'm
it's got
currently
good stuff.
learning how to film and edit. My husband wants me to put voiceovers over my recipe videos, but I don't know how to do that. So it's mostly just things I've typed in Canva that I've put up, but I have learned how to make it have music instead of no sound. So
What are
Every
you
day is a learning
using?
experience.
I found KindMaster on my phone. So that's what I found, and my camera is just my phone right now.
Gotcha. Thank you, Bluegrass Bound. We appreciate you.
I use Splice on my phone. It's a
Mhm.
very easy app to use. And they have like a membership that you can pay to have more things. But
Gotcha.
even with the free version, you can do a voiceover. So it's very easy. You can pause it at any times and you can redo.
Mhm.
Like, for example, if you screw up in one part, you can just delete it and, do again. So it's an easy thing. Look it up. It's called Splice.
Thanks, Uncle Al.
And I'm also working on being confident on camera.
There's 70 live streams running right now. Oh my word. You're doing
You're
great,
doing good,
Heather.
Heather. Every time
Give
you come
yourself
up,
some
Heather,
credit,
it's
girl.
easier. It gets easier every time.
So that's mostly what I'm working on right now is my confidence.
Okay,
And
I'm
then
just looking for Heather's channel right now.
And then probably things will after I get more confident and after I have some help from Danny this spring, because she's going to do some filming with me.
Okay.
To help me out once it's not winter, because there's not really anything going on outside other than cold and snow and ice and rain.
Yep.
She's gonna help me figure out some filming stuff.
Heather, you have a short with 487 views and another short with 406 views. Do you realize how good that is?
That is good.
Heather, that's amazing.
Is it one of the Pampered Chef videos? Because there's some of my marketing imagery on it. Yeah, it's one of my marketing imagery videos, so it's not one that I've made personally. But that us Pampered Chef consultants used to use an app called Jump Rope, and we all really liked using it because it was a really easy. Yeah, that's another marketing imagery video, but it was basically just like plug and play, like plug in. You basically, there was cards and you either put video or pictures in it.
Yeah.
And then you put text, and it was very beginner user friendly. But they got rid of the app, and we were all sad about that because we all really liked it.
What
No
Lisa's
worries, Paul's
app
green space.
is you get good response on those, so you need to take that format and do something similar for yourself that is yours. And if you follow that recipe of content, you'll be successful, because Lisa just said those are good views on those. So
They're excellent views.
Think about how that looks and film some of that for yourself and put it up as your own, and you'll get the good views.
Well, I guess my recipe videos at the moment are similar format, I guess. But mostly right now I'm working on being confident on camera and then more filming skills and more editing skills.
We are
Can I
all
give you-
learning every day. Every day we learn
Yes.
something new. It's
Can I give you a piece of advice? Is that
Sure.
okay? Do you. Don't worry about anything else. Just be you. And if you screw up, own it. And if you don't screw up, own it. Like that's seriously what we do. And the
But
other thing,
all things kitchen and all things garden is me.
but Heather, you got this, Heather. You got this. Okay? You're amazing and you're enough the way you are. So just be you.
if I were to
We love
ask you,
you.
Heather, right now, if I were to ask you how much do you believe in the Pampered Chef product? How much do you believe in that product?
100%.
Okay, I need you to take that and put that towards you. You need to believe in yourself 100% as much as you believe in the product you sell. Because at the end of the day, you are worth more. You have more value than that product does. And you need to just
Yep.
acknowledge that in yourself. We see it. The three ladies up here, the people in chat see it. You're going to see it in yourself. But just anytime you question yourself, just remember, I believe in this product 100%. You're the best product you've got. You need
Work
to
it.
work it.
It's one of the reasons why I like talking with all you guys, because you say I can do it and you say that I've done it well.
You are.
Heather, you know what? Get on your camera, film it like you would if you were doing something when nobody was watching. You can edit it out if you need to, but just be you because we want to see who Heather is. And Heather is an amazing young lady, and we're glad she's a part of the community.
You know, another great thing too, to piggyback off what Lisa's saying, is record yourself, and then if you have to, erase it, and then record yourself and erase it. I mean, it just gets you comfortable in front of the camera. It's like somebody who writes a draft of a letter and they crumple it up and throw it away and they start over again. You don't have to keep it, but it gives you the confidence of being in front of the camera, and you can delete it and then keep going until you feel comfortable. And you'll throw stuff up there that everybody's gonna be like, look at her go. And
Hey,
let me tell you this, if you have times where you do mess up, leave it in there too, because then everybody else says, wow, she's real. She's messing up. I mess up. If she can do it, I can do it. And then you build from there too.
And then there's a saying we say in our team, we're pampered, not perfect.
There you go.
Have you watched my videos, Heather?
I have ever since I've met you.
Right. So, I mean, you see me, and it was funny last year, and I know you wouldn't have seen this because I totally get it. But last year I was doing a video and I had a smudge on my camera.
Mm-hmm.
And I was filming it and I could see it. And instead of editing it out, I went like this. I was like, hang on a minute. And the other thing that I said was, I was like, I was carrying buckets of water. Slava may remember it, or Alicia, but I was carrying buckets of water and the bucket hit my leg.
Mm-hmm.
And I had all this cold water go down my boot. And I was like, yep, now the water's down my boot. Like that's normal. And anyone who does what I do is going to relate to that in the winter, you know?
I filmed myself in the fall, but I never posted it because I could never. I was using the pumpkin carving kit to explain how to use it with pumpkins, and I had it on a table outside, and I couldn't figure out how to include my head in the camera because I had my tripod on the table and I couldn't figure out how to get my head in it. Maybe I should post it.
You know what I want you to do? I want you to go back and look at our first video. It was a slideshow of pictures, and I got all these thumbs down, and I thought it was hilarious.
Oh.
No, I wasn't upset about it. I've never been upset about thumbs down. Losing hours and connections, yes, but thumbs down, no. Because I feel like everybody has a right to view it and say, "Oh, I don't like it." You know what I mean? But if you go back and look at it, it was not a good video. And then somebody said today on my video for the hydroponics, and I was not satisfied with the content. I wasn't, I'll be honest. My voice was horrible. It ticked me off. I didn't like it. And I said, you know what? Post it. You did it. You're done. Let it go. Right? Because you're your own worst critic. Someone said to me today, like, I love your videos. Oh my gosh, you taught me so much. And I'm sitting there like, are you kidding me? I thought that
they
video
don't care what your voice sounds like.
I guess they
taught them something.
I guess they should have posted that video in the fall because I never posted it.
But Heather, nobody's going to watch the video and say, "Where's this chick's head?" Nobody's going to say that. They're going to say, "Look at how she's using that tool to carve a pumpkin." Lisa did a pumpkin carving thing. None of us were saying half of Lisa's head's gone in this shot. No, there was just pumpkin stuff flying everywhere, and we were having a good time with her.
Yeah, it's actually a technique when you're filming a video to just show what your hands are doing, not the whole body.
And I think I actually tossed. I don't know what I did with the one where I was actually carving it, but then so I ended up having a carved one and a not carved one.
Like right now, nobody's watching this saying, "Oh my gosh, where's Alicia's elbow?"
Yeah, Chris's Clever Craft. Feel free to email me if you need help with that. I'll be happy to help you. And hello, Arc Wildman Survival and Brenda. I agree. Same. And then Charles at Fallen Arkansas Veteran said, "Same here. Wasn't sure how people were going to feel about my 6-part videos." Yep, I thought it was great, Charlie.
Well, it's like Rebecca had just said to Heather, her first video was filmed upside down. She posted it anyways.
Yep.
We live in an imperfect world. We're perfectly imperfect.
Yep.
As long as every next video we're making, we are improving our skills and we're learning, that's, then it's a progress. We're not going backwards.
Yeah. I mean, I think Slava had commented on our lost footage video, and that was just a joke between the two of us doing it. And a lot of people commented, and they're like, just one inappropriate word. There was a lot more, but I lost the footage. But I am exhausted, guys. I don't know about you guys. We've been on here for a while.
It's time to go to sleep. It's over 11 now.
My husband already went to bed, so I probably have to join him, which means now I have to walk in the dark.
Oh no. Well, I just want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart for coming in tonight. It was great to catch up with everybody. Thank you to Black's Tropical, who sent everybody over. That was really exciting. Thanks everybody for hanging in here. It's just been a fun night, and sorry about the doll.
No, it was fun. Don't say sorry. It was awesome.
Oh, wow. We've got somebody coming in as a you-know-what bot here. I think we took care of that.
All right.
But
even if I cannot kidnap Monica's doll, I am going to the thrift store next week, and I'm getting a doll, and I'm putting a mustache on it, and I'm just going to have it sitting somewhere, inconspicuous. We'll see if Monica ever picks up on it.
Yeah. Well, thanks everybody for being here. We are going to go, and Heather, don't you dare give up on yourself. Just do you, boo.
Maybe I'll even post that video from October.
All right. Well, thanks, Sheila. Thank you, Roberta. Thanks, Freddie.
Glad to have us.
Yep.
Lisa, did you see you just got an obligatory retch from my dog?
No, I didn't. I was looking at the person that I needed to block from the chat.
Oh, I can't see that. But yeah, she gave you a retch just now, just for you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I will send you the message that the bot sent me in a message, okay?
Oh, goodness. Is it about my blue hat?
Far from it.
Oh.
I will. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night,
Thank you. We
friends.
appreciate the love and support.
Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.